God, my ears.
I miss Keisha. Oh my fucking gosh, she fucking dead.
Oh. Cool.
Damn.
Turtles.
You guys watching like Vines?
Yeah.
Cool.
I have hemorrhoids. Classic.
Stay, bitch. Adam. Why is it so fucking
Why
loud?
is so loud?
Boop 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 boop.
Why do that?
Good stuff.
Classic. Walk away, yay, yay.
God, it's so loud. It's so loud.
Stop. I never fucking learned how to read. My feet apart because they're not. Fuck you, chicken strips.
Wait, what the heck?
A child.
Crow, is I have to output Discord to my main audio for this?
Gross.
Gross. That's all.
Yeah,
I'm going
because it's through.
Yeah.
It goes through the Discord channel.
Yeah, not like its own separate freaking thing.
No.
Oh my god!
Gross. Classic. How's we got? Any news? Any stuff? Well, send
What?
me a photo of you making a funny face.
Just stop at any point in the video.
It's gotta be a really good one. Oh, what was that? Ooh, no, oh no.
Ooh.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Minecraft, but the crafts get bigger. Today we're making the crafting table get bigger and bigger and really big. From a 1x1 crafting table to a typical 3x3 crafting table to even a 8x8 mega crafting table, I'll be upgrading my crafting table to create bigger and bigger items to the point that my pickaxe and armor will be 100 blocks big. So how big can the crafting even get? And what does this huge craft get me? Stay tuned to find out. Look how small it is. So this is a tiny crafting table at crafting level 1. And if we put one wooden plank in it, we get a craft get bigger item, which I guess I just right click. Yep, there we go. So with that craft, we get a little bit of progression with the progress bar at the top, and our goal is to go from this tiny crafting table to pretty much this thing. So with that being said, the only ways I can craft this video is with the crafting table size I have. So here are the crafts I'm going to be trying to make in the 1x1 crafting table, and I guess let's go ahead and try one stick. Oh wait, what the heck is that thing? A tiny sword. Makes you feel like a giant. Look at how small it is. Oh, crafting table upgrade unlocked. It's now a wide tiny table. What the heck? And so in crafting level 2, I'm gonna have to make these crafts on the screen right now. And with 2 tiny swords, we get a stacked double sword. Double the weapon, double the strength. Okay, so I kind of want to test it out on the iron golem. So I guess let me be a little bit careful here. Okay, please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I think it does double damage. That was actually really quick. Not bad. But one of the next things we can actually make is with the iron ingot, and it's not a tiny wooden sword, but actually a iron hammer. It's a little bit of pickaxe. Nice. And the final craft I gotta do with the 2x1 is apparently with some flowers. So let me get these 2 flowers real quick. Thank you very much. And what does this give me? Of course it's that. Okay, so just like that, we get the mandatory subscribe button in the video, guys. And if you guys are new to the channel, feel free to click that subscribe button, guys. And anyways, with that being done, let's go ahead and upgrade our crafting. And wait,
what?
Did you just pop out of me?
That's
I'm
fucking...
very confused, but at the same time, I'll let you be, I guess. So what is this one gonna be? Wait, what the heck is that? Oh my gosh. Okay, we now have a 1x1x1. Okay, so yet again, here are all the crafts I gotta do for this one, and I guess we can start with the wooden planks. Wait, what? With the 3 wooden planks, we get a boomerang. It just...
All right, I want to see more
it's
things.
literally a boomerang. Wait, guys, I
Right?
figured out
He's
what
just
happened when I
like-
hit the tick. It was not the villain. A lot of diamonds just like that. Very nice. But we do have the villager head now. So what does this do exactly? Oh, crafty villager. What's up, man? Oh, wait. Oh, that's really good. Oh, man. Okay, so I do need an iron helmet, so I'll gladly take that. Ender pearls for copper and a skeleton skull. Maybe we need that later. I'm not sure, but hey, thank you, buddy. So back to crafting. The next thing we can go ahead and make, we put in 6 string and then 1 iron pickaxe. And what the heck is this thing gonna be? A grappling hook. Wait, okay, so what does this do? Do I grapple? Oh, that's sick. But now for the final craft, it's gonna be with 3 string and then oddly enough with a bunch of wool.
Good news,
so
the
what
server
exactly
didn't
is
crash when it
this?
did
A
back up.
paralauncher. Launch in the sky and float
Okay,
safely back down. I mean, why not? Oh, there we go. Nice. Yet again, another crafting table unlocked. Let's go ahead and right click that. We get the nice crafting table. And so what's it gonna be this time? Okay, so it's a 3x3 plus a bottom one and a side one. And before we do anything and explore this one, let's go up and explore this thing. Okay, so paralauncher. Do I just right click this thing? Hey, we're just going up. Nice. Oh, we're floating down. That's sick. Anyways, let's go all the way back down caving. Oh, okay, nice. Pretty convenient because there's literally a ravine right there. Also, our scythe does really good work against stuff. And now with this one, and these are the crafts on the screen right now, we actually need redstone and lapis for this one. I think that's the only things we don't have. So give me 1 sec, guys. I'm just gonna go keep mining down and see if we can find some redstone. Back to the crafting table. And I guess because we did just get the redstone, let's go ahead and make this thing as our first one. So with 9 redstone into lapis, we get, oh my gosh. Why? A sus
Oh my
minion.
God.
I saw them vent. So do I just right click this dude? Oh, wait, what? No. I almost just died. Okay, that could have been really bad. I'm just gonna burn the item. Goodbye. No more sus minions. Anyways, back to crafting. This time, 1 gunpowder, 8 iron ingots, and then with 2 gold ingots, we get a bomb buddy. But what does bomb buddy do? Maybe let's go to a cave real quick and try out there. Okay, bomb buddy, what do you do? Oh, it's literally a little bomb. Hey, wait, is he gonna come after me? Oh. I might use it against a boss. It's pretty cool though. Well, back to our weird crafting table. For the next thing we make, it's gonna be with 3 iron ingots, and then, oh wait, we need to make a stone button. Okay, we got 1 stone, and I guess that's how we make the stone button. And then with 3 buckets, we get a water gun? Not for children under 3. Wait, what? Oh, and craft's unlocked. Oh, and it's literally a water gun. Hey, that's sick. Oh, look at it go. Okay, I like this item. This is my favorite item so far. And yet again, we found a small door. But before anything, let's upgrade the crafts. There we go. And what type of crafting table do we have now? Oh, gosh. Okay, yeah, it's extending slowly but surely. We got one there, one there, one there. So before anything, let's get to a better spot because I hear way too many zombies. And for this tier, here are all the crafts on the screen right now. And so with the first one, we get a stop sign shield. So we have a stop sign and a shield. Nice. What? Oh, we don't have string. Oh, man. Okay, maybe everything I need is in the vault.
Purple
so
horns,
let's go.
but...
In 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. Okay. No, not again. Not again. Not again. Tech sword, go.
Because it doesn't fit the color scheme of the
drawing.
Change the color of the horns.
No.
Crafting table. On the bright side,
What?
we
No.
got columns.
Of the sorry, you said the horns.
Oh my gosh, that is a
I thought you were
lot
gonna
of
say
string.
the
What
whole
heck?
picture,
Okay.
like,
And
God,
also,
no.
we have anvils here. Nice. Big spider. Got a broke
I
door.
don't know, I
Let's
want
get
purple
out of here.
horns.
So with that being
You
done,
don't or
let's
you
go and
do?
get to the next
I
graph,
do.
Which is gonna
It
be
just doesn't
the
work.
string I got, which is
What do you-
fitting that we had to find a spider because
What?
we're gonna be making
It
a
like, it
very
clashes.
weird looking bow. Oh, that's a big long bow. Oh, and give me an arrow. Okay, wait. So how does this work? Oh, it's a bunch of arrows. Oh, that's sick. And with that being done, we only have one more thing to make. And actually,
What?
I'm realizing now, where did that door go? I need the door again. Oh, there it is.
It just
Okay, I didn't
doesn't
check
work.
this side. Please have redstone. Yes.
D-roll,
There
how
we
you
go. Double unit
doing?
two, so let's go ahead and put those there. And now the
Working
rest of
on
the craft is with
thumbnail for
anvils, which is
wieners in
kinda weird.
space.
I'm dumb. It
Ooh.
was not supposed to be anvils. It was actually
see this?
supposed to be
Let's
skulls.
see his
which we
horns?
can use with this
Going
little
on?
buddy right here. I need these skulls. That should be good. Now
Horns?
let's actually get it
I
right.
changed the
this
color of
time.
the
And there we
horns
go.
then,
Okay,
if it's
a
not-
totem of
if
dying.
the purple's
crafting
the fit.
table upgrade unlocked yet
I know, I
again,
just wanted
totem of
purple.
dying, what do you do?
Then change the
Hello?
color of the
You do so much damage.
rest.
No.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
I'm
so
not
we're fighting a
changing the
Reaper,
color
but
of
he's stuck on the
everything
floor.
else.
Let's go ahead and shoot him and
Like,
be
that's
thankful
why I
that we
like
classify him the
drawing
right
on
way. Get him
top
out of the way.
of
And now
other
we have
drawings
a
because,
netherite scythe. Nice.
like, it's
So with that
fun,
being
but
done,
also, like,
let's go ahead and get our
it
crafting
makes it
upgrade
more
and right click. And now
approachable, I
how
find,
big is
than
this
starting
table
from
gonna be?
scratch.
Oh, that's a new shape. Okay, so
And
let me
I
go
don't
up
want
real
to
quick 'cause I
change
feel
the
like I'm getting cramped down here.
whole
Anyways, the
picture.
crafts will be on
I
the
just
screen
wanted
right
to
now.
modify it and
3 new
change it.
crafts. This time we're gonna be making the first one, which is gonna be like this.
thumbnail looks great. I mean, well, that's
Halo. Oh, nice. Okay,
What
so
is it?
just put that on. Oh, that gives me a lot more health.
This was for
Nice.
episode
Now to the next
13.
thing, which is gonna be with ingots of
Liar
iron
Wire
and
made
another
a
type
bunch of
boomerang,
cards,
and
a
this
bunch of
time
Valentine
a sword
cards.
boomerang. Oh gosh.
Uh,
Oh, that's sick. We got the throwing knife.
Now we have to work
And
on
for the next thing
episode
the screen, you'll see we need
14
lava. So
thumbnail.
let's go down again and get some lava. Okay, so
Definitely
for this
gonna have
one, we need
wide-
8 lava buckets exactly.
Gotta have
And just like
wide
that, we
Ryu
get
in
a
it.
lava ring. So we
Gotta
now
have
have
wide
a
Ryu in
mining
it.
ring and a lava ring. Also, crafting upgraded. Let's go ahead and use that. Right click that. Oh, and yet again, another vault. But what does the lava ring do? Oh, I can work on lava.
Right now, we're
That's sick.
looking
Let's
for
go.
funny
that's
haha
resistance. I like that. And before we go
pictures,
to the next door, what's in this crafting
frames.
table? What the heck is this thing? Okay. And for this one, yet again, here are all the crafts for this one. But
figured out
these
what I
are
can
really
do.
interesting. We have a diamond
Maybe.
one and a golden apple one. Let's start with the diamond one real quick. Holy, that's a big diamond. Giant diamond. And the next one is gonna be with gold and apples. And then we get strong health kit. Oh, and we got another table summoner. So we both have the table summoner and the crafting vault number 5. By the way, let's get the strong health kit. Go ahead and eat this. And oh my gosh, that is so much health, guys. We have 21 hearts now.
hello
What the giant
there.
diamond? Do I just throw this? Holy! Oh my gosh, it's a diamond temple. Okay, give me those diamonds. Don't blow up the temple. Don't blow up the temple. Let's real quick break that. And inside the temple, holy, okay, yeah. We're gonna be grabbing all this. Protection 4 diamond leggings. Yes, I love that. And efficiency 5 pickaxe. I mean, sure, why not? And now that we're done with that, I should probably do the table summoner boss before I do anything else. So let's go ahead and summon this guy and see what happens. I guess I'll just do it right here. Oh gosh, this is probably a bad idea. Oh, there he is. Crafting menace again. Okay, stay back. Go on, big bow. Oh gosh, that thing literally slapped me in the face with that thing. Don't explode on me. Couple more hits, and there we go. Down goes the crafting menace, and we get the next crafting upgrade item, which, wait, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's go ahead and right click that, and now is the
Anyway, I'm gonna go
crafting
sleep.
look
Just want to say
different.
hi.
Oh,
Alright,
this
sounds
thing's
I know I
good.
still
Have a
looted
good
at one
sleep.
point.
with this, and here are
And,
the crafts on the screen. Before we do this one though, I still gotta do the vault, so let's go
Take
try
care.
this out. Oh, not again. Okay.
Hydrate.
Okay, literally 2 bosses back to back. Can the arrow kill it in 1 hit? That's a little scarecrow guy. Oh, there's wait though, I can make some bread, but there goes the scarecrow. Nice. Let's real quick.
I'll see you next time, my
I'm gonna guess I only
dude.
get 5 crafts, so that's gonna be 1 craft
What'd you
right
say?
there. That's 2, 3,
No,
and
I
that's all the
saluted
bread
at
we need.
one
Let's get
point.
out of here now and start.
Saluted at one
crafting.
point?
And this time, we're gonna go ahead and make the Iron Tea. And there we go.
Yo.
A Teen Titans tower.
remember.
Inflates to full size. If we're too low,
I'll find.
on 9 nights of
I'm
bedrock,
sure I'll
so
find
let's
it.
go up real quick. This might be a good spot. Why not right there? Holy, it's literally a T. Nice. All right, up we go. Is there anything down here? Oh, it's actually good stuff. Good thing we made that first. Let's go all the way up though. So we finally got the prismarine shards we needed. All right, is there anything in this chest? Diamond blocks.
But there's also.
Okay, yeah, that's actually really good.
You're
A lot of
very
good stuff. Don't really need any of
pixely
this, so I think we should
the
be good
beginning,
here. Let's do something
a
over
bit.
here. Oh, chest and pretty much same old, same old. Okay, we're good.
Rip.
Anyways, back to crafting. Let's
Oh, but
go
that's just
ahead
bit
and
rate.
do the prismarine shard one. And what the heck is that? A hammerhead sword. And then before we get
No,
to
I'm
showing that
sure
off,
it
let's
was
also
got-
get the
got
next
some
one,
good
which
stuff.
is gonna be
We'll get some
a
good stuff.
jackhammer. And we get the next crafting table. Nice. Okay. Oh, and also the next door, guys. Oh my gosh, we're getting actually through this really quickly. What does the jackhammer do? Oh, we're jackhammering. Oh, that's sick. And the next thing we got was the hammerhead sword. So what does this do? Wait, is that a literal shark? Guys, we can shoot sharks now. Why can we shoot sharks now? That is amazing. Anyways, that being done, crafting upgrade. What's the table gonna be now? What the heck? It looks like a pickaxe. I guess let's see what we can make with this. So here are the crafts on the screen right now. Is this another weird pickaxe? If so, I definitely want to try it out. Okay, there it is, and we get a wider pickaxe. What does this do then? I think I've gone this before. Oh, yep, mine's a bigger
Use those
area.
channel points for
Nice.
rewards.
Okay, on to the next one. So it looks like we need redstone, obsidian,
use
and
those channel
emeralds.
points
I
for
can do that, I
rewards.
think. Okay, so I don't have any emeralds, and I also haven't gone to the room yet. So if I don't find emeralds there, I'll probably just go to a mountain biome. Also, I forgot that this was a place. Any emeralds around here? Nope. Well, let's go in. Oh, there it is. Okay, yet again, another boss, and this time it's the book boss. Oh, wait, also the emeralds are here. Okay, thank you, game masters. That is actually very useful. No, staying back. Let's get this guy out of the way and finish him off with the good old shark. That is amazing. Okay, I guess I can get the emeralds now, and that is a lot of emeralds. Now that we're done with that, let's go back. I think we finally have enough things. So we're gonna be needing 1 iron ingot, 1 redstone dust, 1 copper, 1 gold ingot, 1 emerald, 1 lapis lazuli, 1 diamond, and finally with this obsidian, we get a rainbow. Wait, what the heck does this do? I'm kind of really curious actually. Oh, and crafts unlocked again. Nice. I'll upgrade the crafting table. And what does the rainbow do? Oh, it's literally a rainbow. Oh, that's sick, and it shoots out items. Okay, that's actually one of my favorite items. I love that. Nice. Okay, so what's the table we get now? What the heck is this? It's an N. So the craft is on the screen right now for what we gotta make. This is the only craft of this tier. Wait, what does this do then? Nestor Minions, your very own Existorio. This should be illegal. I mean, here goes nothing, I guess. And there we go. Here's the minion. Oh, what's up, buddy? Is he just vibing? Not really sure what he does, but wait, he just exploded. Okay, so I think they literally stand around for 30 seconds and then explode. Existorios that explode. Very nice. Now that we're done with that, let's go ahead and get the crafting upgrade. Let's see the next crafting table right here. That is huge. So yet again, 2 crafts on this one, and one of them requires 20 obsidian. So I guess
There we
let's
go, my
ahead and make
EMC's
this.
moving.
Whoa, it's literally a portal. Are we entering the nether portion of the video now? And before I use that, I kind of want to also make the other one, which is going to be with a ton of wood. So let's real quick get all the
Yeah,
wood
what
we
is
need. I think it's 20 wood.
going on in
And
this
on
video?
this gigantic table, let's put
I
down
have
20
no
wood.
idea.
A mega crafting chest, ultimate crafting room. All right, I guess I'll use this thing first before we go to the nether, just in case. And right click. Oh, this is different. Oh, there's even potions. I'm gonna get at least a strength 2 potion.
Ah.
That's gonna be very good for at least the final boss. What's inside of the chest? Eyes of Ender and end portal frames. I don't need these yet for a craft from what I'm seeing,
done
but we
yet.
might need these later. So I'm gonna keep these here. Wait, did that thing just hit me back? Okay, dang, bro. What's wrong
Can't
with
see
you? Let's go ahead and see
anymore.
what this gives us then. Title boots and title leggings. Oh, we get Dolphin's Grace. Nice. Do they all give me something different? What is this? Magma chest plate. And now we got fire resistance, which I think we already had. Anyways, I think we're done here. Let's go to the nether, and no better way than, I guess, right-clicking this. Or is this going to be the portal right here? Nice. Okay. Well, let's jump in. All right, we are in, and that is not a good spot to spawn in. Oh, what the heck? Does the water gun work here? Oh, that is so cursed. Water in the nether. Well, good thing I have the magma ring, because now we can just walk around, and I kind of forgot that we did end up getting a boss item, so I'm going to go ahead and get to a safe spot, and then we can place it there. So, let's go straight over there. Table summoner. Here we go again. The crafting menace has found you. Literally just going to get this one down with the power of sharks, and just like that, there goes the crafting table, and we get, yet again, another crafting upgrade. Let's see what the table is this time. Whoa, wait, what? No, I am not dealing with baby crafting tables. That was weird. Oh my gosh. It's just 3 lines of crafting tables. So for this one, we have 2 different crafts. One's with iron bars, and one's with blaze rods. And the problem is, how do I get blaze rods? I mean, I never used crafting vault number 5's crafting table, so I think I had one more use on this. So let's go ahead and make some of these. Get 48 of that. Let's get back to it and get literally 3 columns of these things. What is this gonna be even? So we get a jail inflatable. Let's real quick try this out then. Do I just place it down or something? It literally is a jail. Okay, let's fight with the sharks. So the next item we gotta get is actually with the blaze rod. So this is actually perfect, but we now gotta fight all these blazes. Oh, we should be good then. Oh man, that was a grind, but we should be good now. And so 3 blaze rod rows give 1 mega blaze rod. Oh, and grass unlocked. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and do the crafting upgrade and a mega blaze rod. Okay, what does this do? Oh, it's like a blaze rod launcher. Nice. So with that being done, let's go ahead and place out another crafting table. And is that a smiley face? What are the crafts we get this time? Okay, they're gonna be on the screen right now. So we have one with obsidian and quartz, and one with only gold ingots. We can do the gold ingot one right now. Why not? But what the heck is this?
Did you
it's
export
smiley
it
face.
properly?
If you made this part of the video, go and comment down below. Good old smiley face. Okay, so what is this gonna do?
I thought I did.
Emoji.
PNG?
What's up, buddy?
Wait, what did Krita do? Oh, I made
It
weird
always
files.
I'm gonna have to get some obsidian.
it's
No, I-
Oh wait, there's obsidian.
I
right
mean, I
here.
normally
Okay,
know how to
if I do. And we
save
need some
Krita,
quartz, and the fastest
but-
quartz is right there. So let's go get that. I need 2 of these. Let me grab
I don't know,
that.
I did
And
something weird this
so
time.
It's the eyes are quartz, and then everything else is obsidian. What
Image,
does
you
this give
fool.
us? Of course, Herobrine Summoner. Very nice. Oh, crafting upgrade. I mean, that's one good thing. Let's go get the crafting upgrade. What's a crafting table now? Oh, a cross. Nice. And I guess let's get into a better spot and summon this guy in. No better spot than right beside a fortress. So I guess here we go. Oh gosh, here it comes. Here it comes. I don't trust this guy. Yep, of course it's a boss.
Will
All
you
right,
work
let's do this
now?
Herobrine. Oh my gosh, he's okay, but he's violent. All right, power the sharks. Go away, go away, go away. This guy always takes so long to kill.
What the
All right,
fuck?
at least one more hit unless he heals. Oh my gosh, wait, he's gonna kill me. Okay, no.
That's
No,
really
This is
weird.
not good. This is not good. Go on, shark. Yes. And just like that, at 2 hearts, that is going to be it for Herobrine. That was a lot more difficult than I thought. And what did he give us? Herobrine armor crate. Instead of Herobrine's armor, guys, we can straight up become Herobrine. Okay, we have less health now, but that's kind of cool. So with that vibe being
Like it's a
done, now we
JPEG.
can get to the next thing, which is going to be the cross crafting
So why can't I
table, which
copy
has
it?
2 crafts, and one looks like a sword, and one is just an L. Let's start with
copy.
the L and see what exactly this
Copy,
thing is.
like
So
copying
wait,
a
what is that? Is that
picture.
a sock? Giant diamond boot, size 27. Guys, it's so big it becomes pants. What the
Let's do a
and
snipping
it's
tool.
20 armor. Very nice. And now for the
Whatever,
next thing,
it's
it's
fine.
gonna be with netherite.
It's your
actually.
boy.
Okay, well on the bright
It's
side, we do
your
have the light
boy.
pickaxe, so maybe we can
It's
find it
your
this way.
boy.
I guess time to strip mine and hope for the
Fancy.
best. Oh wait, netherite. 16 netherite ingots. I
the
think that should be
original.
good,
Do
right?
I,
Let's
I
go
think
for a
I
try
don't
then.
even
And
have the
that's
original anymore.
A big giant sword. The bigger, the better. We're replacing the shark. Why not? Okay, so what does this do? Oh my gosh. Okay, that's sick. Just shoots out a bunch of swords. Nice. Anyways, though, because we upgrade our table, what's it now? It's so big now. What the heck do I make with this? So one is what looks like pants, and the other one is, I have no idea. We need iron bars, eyes of ender, and stone brick. The good thing is, though, we have this mega crafting chest that we can go in real quick. Let's make the big old pants real quick. And there we go. Ender pants. Press K to
This is the
teleport. Do I go
original.
somewhere with this? Probably not the best spot to teleport.
It's not
so
really
let's
like I
try
did a
it out
whole
once we
lot,
get back to
but-
the overworld, which shouldn't be too difficult. So we need end portal frames, iron bars, and eyes
Not
of
as much
ender.
as I
Let's
do
go
with
ahead and
other
put
ones.
the iron bars in. And now end portal frames, which is definitely a crazy thing to craft with. I have no idea.
Oh,
what
it's
this
the
is,
mouse.
guys. And finally, 4
Well,
eyes of
because
ender.
okay, I didn't want
an
like a big
inflatable
like
stronghold. Why is
goofy
it an inflatable
grin,
stronghold?
right?
No idea. Anyways, though, just
But
like
then,
that, yet another crafting table unlocked. And wait, this might be the final one. But that's so
I don't
big.
know. Whenever I try to do a different
is this?
mouth,
Okay,
it just
let's get out
looked
of here.
weird.
Okay, so first off,
Like,
ender
it
pants.
just wasn't
Okay. Oh, what the
proportionate,
heck? Whoa,
and
whoa, what's going on? I'm so confused. Okay,
So I
let's
don't
go
know,
back.
I'm okay with
Anyways,
no
we
mouth.
got the stronghold. So what happens when I right click this? Do I just throw it? Oh, I'm glad I had extra hearts. Okay, that's expected. But before we go inside, I think it's time we finally make use of our final giant crafting table. And wait, what are those Pac-Man ghosts? Hello? What's up, guys? You got a giant sword. Let's use this. Oh, eyes of ender.
Nice.
Okay, it's like the guardians
I
of the
forgot to-
temple.
oh, you
I'm
can't
gonna
even
go ahead
tell.
and get rid of
It's
these
part of the
guys,
jacket
and
that
so
I
long
didn't
though.
end
And
up
for this crafting table, we only have one final
adding
craft
the
left,
lines
and it's
to.
literally
Alright,
a
now,
1, 2, 3,
now,
it's a
now,
6 by
give me
6
the
craft. So the craft will be on the screen right now.
transparent
We actually don't have enough
PNG
end portal frames,
version,
this guy
and I'll
wants to
just
fight me.
switch it.
Okay, let's go back real quick. And portal frames, there we go.
Wow.
Now that we have enough, I guess let's start putting
Do I have to
Oh,
like cut
we
off
don't
around
actually
it?
have
This took me
it.
forever
Well,
'cause the thing
you
is a little bit
should
Well, I
keep
mean, I
that.
got
With
this.
the
This is from the
Splicing crafting
game,
table,
right? And then I
we
drew
So,
over
find
it.
you just cut
ultimate
around it. Yeah, you
eye
can just cut
quickest
around it.
way to the
Oh
end.
god,
And
okay,
here
I'll
goes
do that
nothing.
tomorrow.
Let's go ahead and right click
But
and
just get
oh,
that
hey,
pen
wait,
tool
yeah,
and then
it's
just cut
responsible.
around
I
it.
need to go
But
into
it's like
struggle.
you
Here
gotta
goes
be
nothing, guys.
precise or
Wish
it
me luck.
cuts it
Okay,
off.
we're in. It's a bit quiet, but I don't see a dragon.
That's
Now
why I
I
use
the
see
pen
crystal
tool.
tools. Oh, wait, what? The final battle
I don't know
awaits
if I
you.
have a
Here are the
pen.
final
Okay,
two
hold
giant
on.
craft items. The ultimate elytra
Or
and the
whatever.
ultimate
You are one
trident.
who knows
Oh,
about
and
the
there's
pen
the final
tool.
boss,
You just
the
need the pen tool, that's
crafting
all you
dragon.
need.
Well, here goes
The
nothing,
pen
guys.
Calligraphy?
tool
It's time for the
is...
final battle. And we also got the
No,
ultimate
it's
elytra,
a...
but I'm not sure what to use. Go on my
It's,
swords.
it's
Let's
a
get this guy out of the way. Oh gosh,
pen,
okay.
pen
don't-
tool.
Please don't do too much damage. Okay,
Like, I
let's go
don't
ahead
think
and
Krita
drink
has
that.
it. Like,
Before I
unless
go
I'm
back
missing
up.
No,
it.
it's gotta be
This is
like...
chef
Like
oh, that's sick.
being able to
It
do
does damage
this.
dragon, but
Hold
I
up.
pretty much turned everything into water. All right, couple more shots and we should be
You
good
can
now in the
check,
water.
but I
Gosh, okay, that's
don't.
pretty
I
good
don't
damage.
think I have a
Giant
pen
bow, come on.
tool.
And there we go. Challenge completed, and that's gonna be it for Minecraft. But crafting gets bigger. And without that being done, I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Bezier curve tool is what it's called.
This one? No, that's edit shapes. Which one does that look like? Oh, Bezier curve tool. So what do I... Oh no, that's gonna be so annoying. That's gonna be just as annoying.
This
Okay.
worker is cleaning a McDonald's grill for the first time in 5 years.
Like, you
And
still
these
have
are
to do, like,
the
multiple
best
things.
fishers on the planet. Look at him go. These
Put
are the
this.
most satisfying workers ever. Look at
I'm
how
just
satisfying
clicking
it
whatever
is
it's
to watch these
recommended.
guys fish. This is every man's dream. Bro, they literally just put the poles in the water and fling
Oh,
a
wait.
fish out. When I
I
go
got it. I
fishing,
got
it's
one.
like 4 hours of sitting there drinking a Mountain Dew.
I can
eating a
give you
can
the...
of
Oh, actually, you
beans.
have the
Hey,
image
Chris,
just right
sorry,
there.
my blocks are falling over.
You can have the
Is
image.
this
Just
how you
do
labor?
it.
Yeah, if you're like a master. This is a satisfying worker. A
pretty
normal
good.
You don't
worker
need to.
wouldn't do
I
this.
will...
What's the point?
If I do it,
Oh,
it'll be tomorrow.
Valorant.
Wow, really? Is it faster? No. Is it satisfying? Yeah.
1 year ago,
What
we challenged
way?
one of the best Valorant players in the world to a 3 versus 1
Boys.
and
Boys.
destroyed him. But
Boys.
since then, every other 3v1 challenge we've done, we lost. The only time we ever won was Valorant. Was it a fluke? Was Wardell playing off that day? That's what we're finding out today. 1 year later, the rematch. The game has changed a lot in that time.
I like doing
We're
edits
going
like
up
that.
against Tarek this time.
Oh, it's
He's
fun.
the biggest Valorant streamer in the
Who?
world. And he's gonna go head
Oh, no, I
head
forgot to add
against
the-
me and my friends Atrios
This
and
the
Stan.
this yeah,
The
this
way
the
it
full
works is
image.
simple. We're gonna do a best of 3 maps. You need to win 13 rounds to win a map, 2 maps to win the entire series and become the pro. I'm not legally speaking, we don't get to become pro Valorant players if we win, but
Right.
you get what I mean. And just to make it a little bit spicier, we even threw some stakes for the loser. I got a little idea for you here, Tarek, actually. You know, we like to throw some stakes on these things. How about if you lose, I send you a mouse pad and you have to use it. If I lose, you send me a mouse pad.
But you're saying on your mouse pad I have to use it on my, so I feel like you're gonna send me a mouse pad with a dick.
No.
Pen tool.
No.
That would be against TOS on
You
Twitch.
specifically said you
Too
want me to
fast.
point my camera at it while
He's
I
doing
do
it.
Oh no, I seriously
It's
didn't
not
mean it
gonna
when I
be
said that. I
either.
mean,
It's
you
gonna be
usually
really
have
cute
enough to
mouse
do
pad, and
anyways.
I think it's best for gaming, honestly.
I
Alright.
think I'm down. Because then I'll just send
See,
you a
isn't
mouse
that,
pad
like,
to my
super
Twitter and you have to
tedious?
play a game with it.
What?
It'll work out for me.
I think when they
It's
see
just
me go
even watching
7 and
you is
20
super,
in
like,
silver
it's
lobby,
just-
you get so many follows.
How is it
By
not
the way,
super
boys, if you
tedious?
haven't already,
You
please
just
subscribe to the
you just
channel
go
down below
around
and
and
let
just
me know in the comments.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, but
even
I
if
was
it's
gonna
not
make
even
an edit.
perfect, you just
I'm kind of running out of
Okay.
ideas. If you can't
Work.
tell. I'm already repeating stuff.
Boys.
So let me know.
Boys.
And enjoy the video, guys. Do you guys even
Derek,
have
who's the best
in-game?
Phoenix player you know? Probably Sentinel's sick. Have you heard
right
of him?
now it's not gonna
No.
it's gonna be
Well, I'm gonna ask you again at the end of the night. We'll see what your answer changes. I see what you're
That's what
for.
it was.
All right, do we just burst out A main like savages?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna drone. Let's at least fight for door here.
Okay.
Go.
All right. Time for one of my patented, world famous.
Cycler.
He's left.
Tag him!
last player
Derek,
standing.
that'd be stupid. What the fuck?
It was pretty
I don't
obvious.
even
what he got
remember the
done
last
going
time I
back
played Valorant.
Bad game.
That game.
Called it out too, bro. The
Actually,
second I
you should
started
totally
doing
play it
heaven,
and just see how much different it's gotten.
my team's so bad.
Can't even
You
imagine.
guys
Like,
are-
there's
full save,
definitely
full
way
save.
more characters than I
A
remember.
lot.
By the
I
way,
think the
you
last time-
Isaiah and Will. Sorry I left earlier. I just had to step away before I punched my monitor.
Oh, we thought you were like
Oh,
internet.
yeah,
Oh
sorry.
no, I rage quit again. I need to
Oh.
take a break from Valorant.
Fair. Until
And it
Yoru.
also- Well, no, I think I would have been fine. The only issue is that I woke up miserable, so
Just not
that
in a
didn't
good
play
mood.
into it. Yeah, and then we went
Mm.
right into playing, and then I just kept getting fucking dinked for no reason. So that's what played into that. So I'm probably expecting a ban when I get on next.
Wait,
Right.
It was some cool people.
That's
It's been a
the
while.
second game. That's the second game in a row. I did it last time.
Nah, probably like
Big A, please.
I'm
Big A,
logging in
God,
right now.
please.
We never full save. We always half save. Yeah, get like a deagler or something, Aatrox. You could make it something happen with it.
Get the penalty out of the way.
No strategy.
Behind. What am I doing? He's throwing, dude. Don't flash him.
I'm not gonna flash him.
I thought you were gonna anger flash him.
Either way.
Damn it, Aatrox, damn it.
Oh, I just got a Q timer.
Did you flash yourself? It's fire. I'm not pushing you. I got bombed.
To your left. He's behind generator.
Oh, bad comms. Wasn't even true.
A 10-minute Q timer. I'll just leave it open for 10 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Just get the penalty out of the way.
That's not bad. 10 minutes.
No, I thought I would get banned for a day or whatever.
43. My bad.
And I don't like the look of the sunglasses sometimes, but then I also didn't want to draw eyes.
Hey, we had tradition when it's down to 1v1.
I don't know, they're kind of like gaudy. Like,
Knife it out.
Yeah,
We
yes,
knife
sir,
it out.
yes, sir.
We always knife it out in 1v1. Alright,
are you gonna? No, no.
There
No.
there.
Oh, no.
There, now you've got
That's
eyes.
the worst.
Cursed.
Please
Cursed.
don't. Please don't.
I'm here to win, dude. I'm here for Wardell, baby. Shout out Wardell. I got you, bro.
What about like a mouse?
I got reversed.
Like the mouse look
Fuck, he
goofy.
knows.
Like you can
We are
try.
going
Like
to B at a site called A.
I was thinking
Next
of like a
round,
half.
boys.
Oh my
Next
god.
round, B.
Wait,
Kind of like a half smile like that. Yeah, but like it just looks goofy.
Alright, bit of an English major. Bit of an English major.
He's in the thing. He's in that
Go
room.
for it,
I know,
Aatrox.
I'm
Go,
with you,
go,
I'm
you
with you,
got
I'm
him.
with you.
He's
Classic! Aatrox, buy me?
With the classic.
I buy you so often.
Yeah, but I'm out of cash. What do you do?
Go broke for once. I don't know.
Alright, you know what? You better.
Oh,
do
yes,
that.
yes.
Because all I got is a classic.
Damn.
That was me earlier today.
Oh.
Fuck
This is
yeah.
all you. This is all you.
Oh, 2 headshots, huh? That's tough.
Bro, you don't know where I am, do you? Fuck, I'm on him.
Oh, he's mid.
Fuck you.
Aatrox, no. He faked it.
It's a me.
Mario.
Good call, Lud. I respect that you knew it. I respect that you knew it. You guys need to cover the map, dude. If there's holes in the map, I'll slip through. Shut the fuck up.
Shut up.
I want to beat this guy. I want to beat this guy so bad. Wait for me. Wait for me. Wait for me. Okay, good.
Can't
Good.
peek
Good wait.
alone,
Good wait.
so-
Wait, could you?
Alright,
Alright,
you
would you be able to
flash out, we
trim
go.
the pant a little bit? I never
Why?
noticed. There's a tail.
Where?
Like there's a pant line and there's a tail line. It's like I can see it on.
What?
Like you have to really look at it.
The right side? Like
Yeah,
that,
the
like
right
the-
side.
He's in
There's
the
a dark
site, bro. Who the
line.
fuck's watching that shit?
After that dark
Okay,
line,
alright,
there's the
alright,
tail. I'd
he's-
rather not.
He's deceiving us. That wasn't Stan's
Half
voice.
tail.
Want a tail?
Together.
Well,
it's
only-
Together. Don't fucking split up.
It's only gonna be like this much anyways.
Oh, like you're not even gonna
Yeah,
show the
who's watching
bottom.
Stairs?
I'm gonna mute him. I'm gonna mute him. I'm losing my mind.
You crank that soldier boy, dude.
I'm gonna delete the tail on my.
I fucking trolled, dude. We gotta close this out now.
Oh, what a fucking clutch performance, Daniels.
I'll go first. It's fine. Don't flash this time.
Do 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 do.
That's how the comeback starts, baby. Let's go! Oh, an Atrioc a headshot?
An Atrioc 1v1 outplay.
Better mental game. Better dental game.
True. Oh! He's A. He's hell right now. He's head. He's Motherfuck!
Oh my god.
Atrioc, if you hear flash, you gotta run to me.
He's here.
Motherfucker, that hurt like a butt cheek on a stick.
I want you to know that he said he's here and you were not there. You flashed through the wall. I want you to know that I just got boomed on my teammate.
Bro, I don't know what happened.
Oh, we got mixed up. We got mixed up hard.
Oh my god, he was all over. I was like,
He wasn't there.
hey, beach, dude. Shit was happening.
It worked. I like that.
Now, we always do this mix-up game too. We pick your agent this time.
A or B.
We are all going
Bros
to
versus
A.
pros,
Map
I
call
like
B.
that.
All right, let's go. 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
This guy.
Oh, he's
What are you looking at, Lud?
Left. I have to clear left. I was clearing left like an adult.
He's breaking the wall.
Stay tucked. Stay tucked. I know. Just wait for him. He'll pop out.
Fuck!
He didn't see it coming.
You gotta not be calm.
No. That call was brilliant because he thought that we didn't know.
We can hear him stabbing the wall.
He's breaking the wall.
Alright.
He's breaking the wall.
I think it worked.
Like
He's coming through.
Wait.
Like Attack on Titan, dude. He's gonna be tight left.
It's fine. We don't have to go in.
No!
He called it.
Alright, now I think it worked.
Oh, come on. Come
Wait.
on.
What?
Listen, dude, I just watched you guys, man. I want to try to make it interesting for
We
the
gave
fans.
you one for the fucking YouTube video, bro.
Hypothetically, what would the color have been if it wasn't red?
Like if I had made this,
Yeah.
I love that.
it would have still probably like my favorite colors are red, blue, or purple. So it would have been one of those three. So still possibly red or blue or purple.
Can you smoke and dash?
Like if you could change the color of the gloves or the shirt or anything.
That thing, yeah.
I don't think I would. I like it.
Alright.
Which is why I got drawn to that image in the first place, because I like the clothing.
Please don't die. I'm so scared. I can res him. I can res him. I can res him.
Nice.
You guys are fucked. Can you go through mid or no?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Free point.
So I just want to see what would happen.
Get him. He's like really hurt.
You can res, but
Oh, let's go, Coots.
It doesn't cross any part of his mind that I. Damn it.
Oh, cool.
Dude, Derek's having
Yo, it'd be
like
so
the
cool if they could be shifting colors and it could just like
I'm doing the
go
smart
in the
thing where they
rainbow.
use it
Like
from
my
it.
shirt just changes. Oh, that'd be so cool.
Spike
Stay together or die alone.
My ultimate's not
Just
ready.
turn yourself into a gift. That's all.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be
One
good.
more for the fans.
Hell! Behind you, hell!
Having a like a in real life shirt though that can change colors like that would be awesome.
Let me get.
Match point. Match point.
I know, dude. You guys are.
Hey,
I like that though, that you can just like change it to whatever.
Come
I
on, come on.
No,
Knife
don't
out
do it
mid,
again. Don't do it
honestly, for the
again.
fans?
You can't
I've
trust
never
them.
done that. Like
Bring the knife out. Bring the knife out. Come
using
on.
the tool.
Bring it out. I got my knife out. I'm ready.
Yeah. It's the color range is a good. It's very
Listen,
useful.
though, the thing is, though, I wanted it to go map 3.
Yeah,
but
like
YouTube
I know I
has
should
it.
definitely at
Yeah,
one
we got
point
content.
like look
We got
into
content.
It's about
seeing
the
everything and how it works
I don't
because I
really
just
use
teach
basic
myself,
content, but
but like that
naturally
also
you do it.
means that
Listen, I gave you guys a little here.
there's a lot of things I don't use.
No, I
Or
mean
like
no,
ways
that's
I make it
fair.
harder for
Recharge in,
myself,
you
you
literally
know?
cannot stop us. He doesn't have the gunpowder.
There's still things I don't use, like in terms of like brushes. I don't use because I don't do art. There's so many brushes And then I'd talk to my sister, and I'd be like, "You use like this tool and all that," and she'd say like, "Nah, she doesn't use
My dog hits these.
layer masks and stuff that I like doing."
Stop! You gotta stop talking to me.
You're not gonna keep it that color though, right?
No, it's already saved here.
Okay.
My patented flashes.
That's like a Barney purple. That's like the worst purple.
Fuck, dude.
I should just play the site.
Wait, say something?
La 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 la.
Yeah, his ult's gone. That's what we're just trying to get it out.
Let's go. We got his ult out. That's fine.
Baited it out.
All right, you seem
thinking
to have us
A?
figured it out, but fucking, we're gonna do one last ditch effort. We're gonna try to go B site, B site, B site.
What? You guys actually going
Hold. Hold.
Down B.
So what do I look like on your stream? You're still adding it?
I just look at the stream, it's still there.
Well played, dude. I never even saw him.
Tagged 100. Good flash. One more for the fans.
The factor difference, I guess.
These late round calls are fucking me, man. I'm fucking 35 seconds late to the site. We got
something
fucking
doesn't look
Aatrox
right.
running in with his fucking knife. It's fucking crazy. You guys are swindling me a little bit right now, but it's okay. I got this T side.
Where you going, Tarek? What do you think? What side you're going?
Talk to me right now.
There's an actual website people use now
I just love
for the
show, bro.
PNG reactions on Discord, but
Sucked.
I prefer
I whiffed.
just making the actual browser source.
Alright, where's he at?
Find him, man. Let's get this shit over with, dude.
I'm just gonna kill him, dude. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of waiting.
Have a
All right,
break
for
after
real,
that.
knife fight though, for real. Honestly.
Actually, for real?
Actually for real.
I don't
Actually for
trust
real.
you. No, I
Actually
don't
for real.
trust you, bro. I'm
Actually
sorry.
for real.
Actually, for real.
Drop your guns. Drop your guns right now.
Okay.
He
All
doesn't know
right,
how to G. There you go.
All right. Hey. That's
You
all
got a
I-
rifle or
that's all
no?
I had.
No, he
All right,
doesn't
No,
have
no
a
rifle.
All I had. You ready?
Let's go. Let's go.
Are you ready, bitch?
Oh! Drop the gun.
It's a joke.
Oh, shoot.
It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a fucking drop your gun. You can't have your gun. Put your gun away. You got a fucking gun. You're gonna pull it out.
I'm trying to make myself pop up on your stream.
Popping off.
Hey, Jack, you have a better shot just winning the knife fight there. You thought,
Fucking love it.
That's a lot of a delay.
Fucking love it.
you thought you would flash, grab the gun, turn around and
Can be
shoot
a
it.
long delay.
I still haven't seen myself light up.
We did this with
Oh.
Wardell. We didn't cheat it. It's a all sheriff round.
There you go.
All sheriff?
Yeah.
Okay.
All sheriff.
Yeah, I'll share.
I'm done.
Aatrox the least honest man in the fucking business.
Where the fuck are you guys?
We could ask you the same
Would
thing,
you like to know?
Bucko.
I already know Phoenix is in like fucking T-spawn.
Everyone wave at my stream to fucking Tarek, dude. He's watching.
So long. They found my trap.
All right, here we come.
One enemy remaining.
Oh. Aatrox, this is the saddest thing.
Come on. That's not right.
Okay, you think you're funny, huh? No, it's cool. All right, here we go. No, let's play. Okay.
Oh my god, he got 180'd.
All right, let's talk about overtime because I'm starting to feel it in the air.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
This is what we needed. This is what we needed, Sans. This is what we needed. We need you to go 45 and 8. Oh fuck, he's behind us.
Blocking sight.
Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit.
Oh fuck! You already
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, that was
Let's
better.
go.
Choking.
I didn't even.
12.
Dude, Stans is a fucking hero, like an American hero.
A or B, no last second calls. No last
I think
second
B, yeah,
calls.
B. This is a B for sure.
For sure it's a B, but it could be an A.
ultimate is not ready.
Left side.
One more. I want to cry. I want to fucking cry. I can't believe I threw this. Back off, back off. Come back, come back. You by yourself? Could be late halls, careful.
Well, it was nice playing.
Let's go!
Fucking sad. I'm so fucking sad.
And I wish I changed the time more.
God, bro, I choked so hard.
I'm just looking at the two images.
All right, my goal is to get.
And I wish I changed the time more. I don't even get the point of the two white stripes.
Bro, you lost
Where
your
are
guys'
they?
goals
What's
to
the
hit
point?
plat.
Don't they like clip,
That's
like
his
tie
goal.
clip
I mean,
things?
hey, Tarek, check the group
But
chat,
on the
bro. I got a
tie?
few
Like, why?
options for you.
Because like it's on, it's connected to the tie and the shirt, right?
What do you think about that?
Is that it?
Part of it, though.
Oh, to keep it pinned down?
Yeah,
like it's
yeah,
in the,
yeah.
the hole in between the buttons?
There's not. If that were the case, I should have drawn like a line in the middle of the shirt. Because right now it's just the smooth shirt.
Alright,
And then-
one more and then I'm going.
One more what?
Oh, the watch together.
Oh,
It's TikTok time.
TikTok
everybody.
time.
Welcome back. Now today, if I laugh, I will wear something progressively weirder and weirder. That's the challenge today, fellas. We have 15 minutes of unusual memes videos, and a single laugh will force me to wear something a bit weird. What's the weird thing? Stick around and
Actually,
find out. And if
wait.
you laugh and make it to the end, you guys also win. So much stuff. That was not a laugh. I want to be very clear. That was me admonishing the actions of the young
you lose.
child. I was admonishing them.
No.
Pathetic. I scoffed. It was
I'm
not a
laughing at
laugh.
him.
You laugh, y'all lose. That's good.
why?
Damn. That's how you do it.
You need to lock your keys in.
It's like a DJ
There's no
cuisine.
way.
Nice.
What is that?
Is hot dog.
Deserved. Can I say it? Deserved. For trying to eat a hot dog with a fork. Okay, what's up with his compilation? And just finding random videos and then throwing cartoon sound effects. I know, I have to put on a weird thing now. 1 second, let me just... I'm not proud of the life I lead, but it's the life I
Daddy?
lead regardless.
Daddy?
Nice.
I'm gonna cook an egg on the hot. Oh, perfect.
Ah.
That's good.
Hey, what did we talk about?
Street Fighter,
Street Fighter.
VR.
Pulling up the one there.
Oh,
Ooh.
Fuck.
you need speed.
That's ridiculous.
I saw this.
Don't let go of it. Don't. Oh. Yep, got it.
It's only funny how manufactured that moment was. The moment she was like, he let go, she was like, yeah, got it. Just walked away. How manufactured. God damn, every interaction in this world these days.
Nice.
All
Nice.
right,
He has
let's
the
get back
plastic
into it.
thing on. Looks
Yeah.
like.
There's just
What? No,
way.
that's his bod.
No, it's too plastic looking.
He ordered that in a previous video.
Yeah, I want. But dude, he's gonna wear the freaking.
The black one.
Yeah, the black one, like the racing whatever.
Oh, we saw
They're gonna
that.
fuck it up.
But
There's a
Oh,
lot
that
of traffic,
sucks.
and I'm gonna look really stupid when I do this. All right, I'm doing a cartwheel.
That's good.
That almost got me to laugh. Oh.
Bozos.
oh, that cat's head.
If I fits, I
I don't
sits.
trust Eastern European cats. That's it. That's the statement.
So I got just a few things.
Nice.
Hedwig.
No. It wasn't a laugh. It was more so perplexity. All right, let's just start it, bro.
Oh, hell yeah. That's good.
That's it. That's one right there. That's one.
Oh, that's some big brain.
Dude,
You
I
have
don't know
all
how to
lost
get
so
in this
far.
goddamn house. I don't know how many more things I have. All right, all I know is I got to make it pretty far because
my
this is what's
goodness.
next.
No.
Oh no.
I better make it far here.
Oh, no.
Ordered it.
Yeah, you ordered all of those things, right?
I thought he said he was gonna get the white skinned one
You got both then, I
separately
guess.
because they were sold out.
So we figured out why the kitchen's so cold. Oh,
Oh,
Nice. Oh.
His face.
Dude, we're the same right now. Oh.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh my
The
That's
other
god.
one was better.
Wallet, man.
Good editing.
What is that? Holy fuck! Is that a hockey card collection in there?
Whoa.
Jesus.
Thick.
That's cute.
Mm.
Okay. We're not even halfway through the video?
Oh, I can't stand you right now. Put your okay. Huh? If you just put your knees up. Son. What you mean put my knees up? I'm saying you got your knees up. What you mean? What you want? Okay. All right, how you want me to put them up? Okay, don't worry about it. Son. Come on. You realize every time you put it down, I still got it up. Okay. And I don't know if you knew that. Okay. I hate your guts. All right. This is now. Okay. We're there. Got my knees up like Mr. Brown. I told you to put them up. Okay. Go. Oh no. Oh my God. Oh, push it out.
We're doing good. We're doing good right now. We're going to make it through. Oh,
Damn.
brutal. A hint of self-awareness.
Come back.
Social awareness. Spatial awareness. Now watch us drive.
God, I'm late.
Oh.
Damn.
Blueberries.
Was that a whole ass kid?
Got the moves.
Oh
Nice.
my god.
Whoa.
Wow.
What?
Is that a real thing? Do
It's
they
a
get
real
that big?
big chungus.
Is that just a regular ass wabbit?
That's how you do it.
You know how many goddamn comments I got on the video where I unboxed everything from the commercials and I used the iron neck? So many people were like, dude, iron neck's good for you. Stops concussions, lets you take a punch harder. Not only that, but you last longer in bed too. Trust me, the neck is the building bone of all muscles. Everybody in the comments is talking that good shit. This is you. That's you guys. Oh, don't do this. Oh!
You gone.
Oh, Went into a next dimension.
Mm-hmm.
Aww, that's so.
Oh!
That's funny.
Yeah.
We made it! Woohoo! Boys, how's it going? All right, look, today in this video...
Oh, Isaiah.
Hmm.
You know the open seas scam?
Yeah.
Only 17 people got affected by it.
Oh. Damn.
It was previously stated that there's 32 total people, then it went down to 17. Only 17 people got scammed.
What's the channel full of memes?
Huh?
Unusual memes?
Usual, yeah. Just put some unusual
I decided
memes.
to do a brief You Laugh, You Lose with my friends Atrock and Stance, and the loser would... It doesn't really matter, but either way, it's just to see we watch unusual memes. Who laughed the most, who laughed the least, and that's it. It's a laugh challenge. That was actually
What
kind of funny.
happened to
So
one
if you
more
guys wanna play
waffle?
along, feel free. And perhaps if you beat us, you can get
Like
some
me.
praise. And if you lose,
Like
subscribe.
me.
Anyway, enjoy the video. That's fine. Okay,
Like
wiki race, wiki race,
memes.
wiki race. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Before
the
we do a
twist.
wiki race, we gotta figure out the order for the race. And
Okay.
how do you do that? You laugh, you lose.
I've never laughed in my life.
Do you actually not laugh at these?
I laugh at literally every single video.
I've never done a wow.
Easy
You're a
content.
laugher though.
I'm a laugher.
I'm a laugher.
I've heard this video sucks. Let's try it out.
Where my keys at? Can someone throw me my keys?
It's a shocking moment for everyone in the courthouse. A Grand Theft Auto suspect dancing in the middle of a bond hearing in Miami-Dade.
Nice.
Throwing it back.
You suck!
That stands. You hear stands?
Stands, chucks.
Yeah, stands cracked. Jay, you heard it right.
I never laugh at that. No shot.
That was a laugh. You chortled. No.
I'm only laughing because you're gonna
All right, give me one. I wanted to laugh. I'll give you that.
We actually gave Stans that point. That was definitely.
We're calling that a group laugh. We're calling that a group.
That's fucking. If somebody else laughs, I'm gonna laugh every time.
Oh, well, then that's fair.
People look at you funny because you're putting chilies on your breakfast cereal and you've put in a mustard sauce on pretty much a lot of the food you eat. And
Ew.
Videos?
That's good.
Switch. Okay.
Fair.
Do
I'm
it.
going on usual memes.
You laugh. You
Are you a
laugh.
narc?
I'm only laughing. So, I mean, yeah. Once you break, that doesn't count.
It does. It does. You're not allowed to laugh. No
You're
laugh.
not allowed to laugh at all.
Hold it if someone else laughs.
You have to.
Here's the thing you don't know. This Stan's pre-watched the entire video, so he doesn't laugh.
So stupid. You just switched
He
the
heard we
video.
were gonna laugh. He watched every unusual memes 4 times.
He got what it is. He said, I gotta prepare.
Oh no.
Rip.
Okay, I didn't expect it.
Hey.
I didn't expect it. That sucks though.
What?
Huh?
It's
What is his design? Go ahead.
All right. I've seen this one. It's good. He goes to heaven.
That's good.
Cool.
Drop it. Drop it.
Oh.
Michelle, a little bit.
Louis.
when your bird has a knife.
Oh,
It's attacking.
Counts.
That doesn't count. That does not count.
You went, oh.
I didn't laugh.
Fuck.
You. It's not you fucking. Oh, fuck. You,
That's a neutral. If everyone laughs, no one gets a point.
Yeah,
All
don't
right,
fucking
fair,
add
fair.
that.
Yeah.
Trying to
One
scam
second,
me?
let me begin.
I'm gonna laugh enough already. You're trying to fucking take my oh fucks.
Oh.
You laugh at that.
It always surprises me.
Sad.
I've seen 100 of those.
Classic. Oh no.
I thought it was the same thing twice. I thought it was, dude, my brain is so simple. You bait and switched me. I thought the same thing was gonna happen twice, and I was in my mind like, that's not funny. And then it didn't happen the way I thought it was gonna happen.
Oh, wait till they miss that fucking cup again, dude. I'm telling you, it'll get you. He laughs and he goes, "They subverted my expectations." And then I laughed. Oh, it's the basis of all comedy, dude. I can't believe they subverted it. Okay. Okay.
All right. Hey, fucking tighten up, dude.
I want a nice coffee.
It's almost 3 a.m.
I know. But there's been
Bro, that counts.
Yeah, I know it counts.
Hey, it's us.
What are you saying? What are you saying? Because I thought they were gonna fuck up his shit.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna fuck up his shit.
Yeah, and I
bro.
was worried for the kid.
I can't believe you weren't looking at that thing and they were gonna fuck up his shit.
Yeah, I thought his shit was about to get fucked up, dude.
Close. Stop. Stop.
He's so cute.
That doesn't count as a lot. I'm shocked.
I'm also
shocked you laughed at
shocked.
that one.
I'm shocked you laughed when that's so cute. Because when I think it's cute, I go, oh.
Yeah.
I'm a studio audience.
Oi, bruv. Please don't all about healthcare in school shootings like you stupid Americans.
Why?
British people.
It's such a bad video.
British people. That's cute.
Not as cute as the dog.
You're not gonna laugh out loud?
No.
You're not gonna.
The dog chomping was
Bust the
surprising cute. This is just regular cute. Oh,
This
give
is
him
really
more.
cute.
You got a lot of marbles, dude.
Do you think that otter's like stressed? I
Like,
gotta
oh,
keep all these
fuck,
stuff,
dude.
Stop adding more, you know? Yeah.
Stop.
The work does not fit the wages.
Wait, you actually looked Sun
Hey, if you're counting
Wait,
your
what
own,
happened?
you gotta count your
No,
own.
he didn't come out.
Oh, you didn't? Dude, that's crazy.
That's
You
just
walked
crazy.
off.
Just
That's a classic
fall.
American
Yeah.
Funniest Home
Wait, did
videos.
she fall in or?
No, the cameraman.
Cameraman.
The cameraman.
Yeah,
Yeah, cameraman was
I don't give a
walking
shit.
backwards. Yeah.
She like tries to stop
Wait,
it.
you actually looked Sun
Yeah.
Damn.
that sucks.
Definitely count that.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
You
good.
can't.
God damn! All of a sudden,
God.
you guys are official judges.
Well, you count that for sure.
Go, buddy, go.
Oh.
Is the car gonna come and?
No.
Oh.
I always think it's
Reddit
gonna be the
watch-
worst.
yeah,
I think it's
I'm
like a
with you.
snuff film.
I'm
you're
with
showing
you.
me.
This is unusual memes. They're trying to get monetized. A man can't get hit
I
by
feel
a.
like you're watching people dying.
You just watched like Family Guy yesterday or something.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, count it.
the handle
big
just
mule.
snapped off.
That's an Atrax size mule. He
That
likes
is
those.
Atrax.
Yeah, he
love
likes
a
those a
mule, dude.
lot. Yeah.
I love me a mule.
You do love mules.
Call me the donkey.
Speak to that.
Cause I'm a mule.
So why don't you just call me the mule?
That counts for both of them.
I just-
Another fucking low W from the low W king. I'm fucking breaking these fools over my knee like
To be
children.
clear, I'm not laughing. This is like a nervous breakdown. Yeah, this is how I'm just showing
That
it.
counts twice, bro.
I'm uncomfortable.
That's like my dog.
That's so cute.
Depressed. Counts.
This is classic.
Counts. Hey.
This is
I've seen
Linus
this one, it's actually
meme.
really funny.
See the sense?
Oh, cool.
Linus tweeted that and
Let's
said,
take it,
I don't think it
That's
should
a
work
good
that
one.
way.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it was good.
That's
3D
a good one.
printed.
That cracked me up when I first saw it. I still am barely holding right now.
Uh,
I think that's funny as
That's
hell.
genius, dude. Swear to God, lady. Get the fuck out of the way. Good cop.
Don't blow up.
I'm trying to be a good police officer for crying out loud.
German?
Woo!
Yeah, it's true.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, Sturma.
Alright.
Shout out Sturma.
They're not very good at not laughing.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that McLovin?
Yeah. That's a 2 for at least. Tight race, 30 seconds left.
So cringe to do that.
There's only a few that can really do this. Like,
Damn.
Shut the fuck up, Sam. You look like Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh's jolly folks.
Oh no!
What's up?
It's the end of the video.
Age restricted.
Okay, I'm gonna go bed. Bye.
Bye.
Oh. A perfect case. Just saw this.
Yeah, it's same
But they were
one
watching
from the most recent one, I think. From the first Ludwig one that we watched. Yeah.
Next one.
Next one.
What can I get for you?
That's good.
What?
Careful. Watch your head. Nancy, you go so dead weight. No.
God.
Oh, he's found.
And is there a hole in this?
Oh.
This game is so damn peaceful, bro. You can do farming too. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh, is that the FPS Pokemon games thing?
Yeah.
No. No.
The doggy. She's going in.
Mm-hmm. Huh. Huh. Yes.
Bruce, move, man. Shit. Can't never do nothing with the cat.
Big ass fans.
Big ass fans.
Wow, it's so pretty up
They
here.
post on TikTok all the time.
Dude, he's gone.
Alright, let's go.
Oh no, I hate these things. Come on, Chica.
No.
Shit.
Why are your legs like
In your car with the motherfucking Fiji. There's a leaf on that shit. Check this shit out.
No. I'm disgusted. You got it. You got it.
Nice. Oh.
Because you broke the thing. Can't believe you broke this. Now it's not gonna close. Here, let me try to close it.
One, two,
Right through the
three.
glass.
Yeah. God.
What? What is that? That's raw, bro. There's a glitch in the matrix.
What the
No, I don't know. Put your knees back.
Phoenix, stop it. Go on. Go.
Nice.
Oh, cross that interlock. Cross like, oh! Oh no! No, he didn't! No, he crossed!
Oh no!
Wait.
Nice.
Oh.
Такая вот технология. Ready?
Oh, look here.
There you go.
Freaking raccoons.
Don't.
Hmm.
Because it's broken, right? So you gotta use that.
Mouth on. We're just gonna put a messages.
Nice.
Oh my
Hi.
god.
That's big brain.
Bah, juste essaie de lui faire confiance. Parce que là, elle va sauter de super loin.
Huh. Oh no. Oh.
Big bozo.
Damn. Oh, what?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Bill! Come back!
Bill.
Oh my god.
No,
Yeah.
not Bill.
Pretty quick.
It's just not fucking normal, right? What am I seeing there? I've seen a fucking lady fucking slide down the stairs.
What is he
It's
wearing?
not normal, is it? It's not right.
I've just seen it.
It's not right.
Caption it. Food goes here.
That's me. Screeze.
Wow.
Bed behind. Okay.
Damn. Classic. Hmm. Oh. Oh.
Oh my god, you just fell through the fucking.
What are you doing?
More. Curl the bucket. There you go.
Goodbye, truck.
Yeah.
Something to block your fall.
No one gives a fuck, Colin. No one gives a fuck, Colin. One.
Alright, I'm letting go.
No one gives a fuck.
No one gives a fuck.
Bro, watch this commercial.
Custom measured and installed just for you. Built to last forever. Call today for a free consultation. If you support Joe Biden and our liberal, don't call us.
Not the mayo.
Damn.
Welcome to VB. Your shit is just like Jenga. Oh?
Oh my god.
There he is.
Look at her. Show them that you know how to swim. What the fuck is you doing? What the fuck?
Good. Nice. Oh. Hell yeah.
It's like it's not possible.
No way. Okay.
Hola amigos, de aquí les voy a presentar mi chivote. Puro de mental, puro de mental.
Did you see him struggle?
I'm trying to sleep.
Ah, classic.
Yo, what?
What's something that you can eat every single day and not get tired of?
My sink's fine.
This area?
Frog she's
here?
watching Star Wars.
What happens here is none of my goddamn business. I don't give a fuck what happens here.
Oh. Gone.
No! Summer! I didn't mean it.
What the fuck?
What?
Dude, all I can do is
Man
pour a monster and
appears.
calm the
What?
I'll try, but no guarantee.
Man appears.
Oh, dude.
That's
All I can
good.
do is pour a cup of monster and calm the fuck down. I'll try, but no guarantee.
Você liga a luz. Só que quando você liga a luz, não consegue abrir a porta, porque bate na tecla. Na hora que fecha a porta, você desliga a luz.
Who driving this bus?
Oh. What?
He did it on purpose.
What is it? It's not doing anything.
No.
Oh my. That's good. It's gonna get stuck.
Can't go slow. Just gotta keep going. Oh.
Yeah, you just gotta like bounce it.
What? Yo.
Oh my god, you're fucking.
No.
Alright, I'm going to bed.
Wait, we have one. Nah.
Oh. Okay, 7 minutes, and then I'm going to bed.
I look like who?
You recording?
Yeah.
Yo, tell everybody DM this man and tell him he look like Selena Gomez.
I look like Selena Gomez. Me.
Yo, is that Selena Gomez?
That's good.
Give it some.
Go back to the
presses
litter
on the
box, bitch.
In the water. And you gotta hear
Oh, it's the carbonated
Soda
thing,
stream.
yeah.
What? Oh god, what's happening?
Oh no! No! Don't divorce them!
What the fuck? My head went between.
It's called timing your jump.
Oh my god. Please don't touch it.
Nice.
Oh,
Where
No!
are you getting pizza? You cannot come inside with 2 slices of pizza.
Uh-huh.
Fuck you!
hello there.
Когда вот ты их берешь и не знаешь, куда деть крышку, это делается, кажется, все очень просто.
Yeah, it's just there. Oh, oh. Huh?
Inside.
Oh, not it!
What?
Jewel wasp will lay its larvae inside of a cockroach after turning into a zombie while the cockroach is still alive.
Yeggs.
Hmm. Good. That's good. Damn.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Damn. Huh? Uh-huh. Oh my god.
I do like it.
Damn those PlayStation boots.
Yeah. Oh, whoops.
Score! A free.
Подписки все начнут.
Какие это проблемы
Рекорд
решить? Вот
Гиннесса.
скажи.
Чем кто-то придет полы помоет.
Стоит, Таня, понимаешь, я 4 часа, у
Или
меня
может
не
мне шкаф
стояло.
кто-то починит. Не стояло у него 4 часа. Ты хочешь сказать, что 4 часа вот эту башню, эту пизанскую
У меня
строил?
16 встало.
Встала. Сейчас у тебя все ляжет.
Помолчи, ну вот могла 4 часа и 5 минут не залазить ко мне сюда.
Не могла я не залазить к тебе. А я думаю, что ты там,
Таня,
что ты там делал, блин, а?
Ну, пожалуйста, ну помолчи еще минуту.
Срика,
Минутку
упусти его.
помолчи.
Что это за безобразие вообще?
Минуту молчи.
Не буду.
Молчи.
Прощай, не хочу. Что это такое вообще, не знаю.
Ну что такое, не стояло.
Отмотай, может, а?
God.
God, I just want something sweet right now. Something sweet right now. Is that another fraud?
Oh my god.
No way.
Oh, what are the odds to eat that? 1 out of 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go 4.
That's it.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. What's his name? Carl. Jobst.
Hello, you absolute legends. The year is 2011, and this is me balancing a Guitar Hero controller on my chin. The controller wasn't mine, it belonged to my housemate, and truth be told, this was the most action the controller had seen in a long time. By 2011, Guitar Hero mania had dwindled, but in the late 2000s, it was huge with the franchise selling millions of copies. Even my sister owned one of the games, and I vividly remember us dueling against one another trying to get the highest score. The fun never seemed to last for long, however. I actually play guitar, which surprisingly does have a lot of carryover to the game, so my agile fingers were able to play along much easier than hers. Guitar Hero seemed like the kind of game that was fun for a few songs, but the novelty quickly wore off, and most people set it aside never to play it again. Personally, I found it incredibly fun, but I never took it seriously because I could play the real thing, and ironically, the songs seemed easier to play on a real guitar than on the game. Nowadays, Guitar Hero seems to be somewhat out of fashion, and the last popular game came out well over a decade ago. But not everyone put their controllers away. There is still a very active community of dedicated Guitar Heroes doing incredible things, and at the top level, Guitar Hero is astoundingly impressive. I have never followed Guitar Hero and wasn't really aware of the kind of accomplishments people had performed in the game, but after spending the last couple of weeks within the community, playing the game myself and watching the best of the best, I am in complete shock. The things some of these players can do with their fingers boggles the mind, and one of the best players in recent years, maybe even the best, was a player by the name of Shmootage. Shmootage was a level beyond what anyone had ever seen. He did things that simply no one else could do. Over a span of 2 years, he amassed a long list of world firsts, perfectly playing through the most difficult of songs, and often at double or even triple the speed they were meant to be played. By the accounts of most other top players, and even Shmootage himself, he was the greatest the world had ever seen. In fact, he may have even been a bit too good. Some of his accomplishments seemed inhuman, but Shmootage had been around for so long and had seemingly proven himself so many times that the thought of any trickery taking place was immediately brushed off. There were some red flags though, certain glitches that seemed to crop up, or weird behaviors that couldn't be explained. However, there was nothing concrete, and he was so trustworthy that any investigations were half-hearted and didn't result in anything meaningful. Then, a bombshell dropped. In December of 2021, Shmooey posted another world first, playing through the song 9 Patterns of Eternal Pain without missing a single note, something that no one else had ever done. Everyone was blown away, and the comment section of the YouTube video was once again flooded with comments of amazement. But there was one player who noticed something that was off. The finger patterns that Shmooey was using through one of the song's trickiest sections wasn't correct. Based on what he was actually playing on the guitar, he shouldn't have hit all of the notes. This oddity was too egregious to ignore, and sparked another investigation from several of the top players. This time, they were serious, and what they uncovered was one of the most prolific examples of cheating we've ever seen. Shmooey had been faking most of his accomplishments for years. In this video, we will take a look at this most recent example of cheating and examine both the methodology used by Shmooey to fool his peers and also the mistakes he made that led to his ultimate demise. It's a fascinating story, and I really hope you enjoy. Now, Legends 2022 is upon us, and I promise you, this will be your luckiest year yet. And when you do get lucky, you want to make sure you are looking your best, which is why you should be trimming and grooming your special areas. When you do mess around down there though, you need to be using the best tool for the job, which is where today's video sponsor, Manscaped, has got you covered. Using the lawnmower, trimming is incredibly safe and easy. I've used it many times and have literally never had a nick or cut. It's waterproof, so I use it in the shower and it takes like 2 minutes, plus there is no cleanup needed. I recommend getting the Performance Package because it contains everything you need to look and smell great. Take it from a married man. When you look clean, your partner will treat you better. And the best part is, if you use my link in the description, you'll get 20% off plus free shipping. So click the link in the description to pick up a lawnmower today. While the initial Guitar Hero mania that was so prevalent in the late 2000s has long since waned, and the popularity of the game has seen a steady decline over the past 15 years, the competitive scene of Guitar Hero has seen somewhat of a resurgence since 2017. This is largely in part to the release of Clone Hero, which is a near-identical port of the game to the PC. Clone Hero, while being an unofficial port, is extremely faithful to the original franchise, and was created essentially out of necessity due to the official PC port being horribly botched, featuring very low note limits and frequent crashes. For all intents and purposes, the game is basically the same, as are the skills required in order to play well. The game has 4 difficulties: easy with the least amount of notes and only requiring you to use 3 buttons, medium now requiring the use of 4 buttons, hard utilizing all 5 buttons, and expert, which also requires 5 buttons and contains the most amount of notes. The game does well to mimic some of the techniques used by real guitarists too, with hammer-ons and pull-offs and tapping. Obviously, the controller doesn't mimic a real guitar perfectly. A guitar has 6 strings with up to 24 frets, resulting in 144 possible notes to hit. Guitar Hero makes things significantly simpler, with no need to worry about horizontal or vertical movement, but what it lacks in complexity, it makes up for in sheer speed. Without having to worry about everything else, this leaves people focused on a single goal: playing as fast as possible. Players reach stupidly fast speeds. Here are just a few clips to demonstrate what I mean.
Will.
Yeah.
What did we talk about?
What did we talk about?
I don't remember.
Oh my fucking god.
It takes many years and countless hours to reach the finger dexterity required to do these feats, and it's insanely impressive. Even more so if you are a musician yourself and you understand how hard it is to move your fingers this quickly. They are so quick that generally songs played at the normal speed are far too slow, so they need to speed it up to 200, 300, or even higher percentages in order to provide a challenge. Unless they are custom songs, which are becoming far more popular thanks to the ease at which they can be made and played using Clone Hero. The pinnacle of achievement in these games is called a full combo, or FC for short. Playing through an entire song perfectly without missing a single note or making any mistakes. The more challenging the song, the more impressive the FC. Songs can be short and highly demanding, testing the limits of human dexterity, or they can be long marathons requiring continuous precision for up to 20 minutes. I wanted to get an idea about how hard it is to full combo an entire song, so I downloaded the game and gave it a go. And a huge shout out to Katana Mods for sending me a guitar. I chose a song that was around 4 minutes long. It was immediately obvious that both expert and hard were going to be impossible. To FC any of these difficulties would surely take me months or even years of practice. So I settled on medium, which is far easier, and I don't have to worry about moving my hand around because it only uses 4 buttons. Even still, sections on this difficulty were hard to play, even after years of actual guitar playing under my belt. I needed to practice sections many times before I could get through them reasonably consistently. But the true test is playing from start to finish, and to find out if I could do it, you'll need to wait until the end of the video. Before that, let's get stuck into the cheating scandal that has rocked the entire community.
You can't do that. You can't just make your own.
What?
Despite everything
I just
you're about
make my
to
own.
hear, Shmooey was and is a really good Guitar Hero player. He attended real meetups and played in person with real
just
players.
only so many
However,
expressions
as
I
I've
can
always
do
said,
anyways.
And as history has and will continue to show, being good doesn't make you any less likely to cheat. It does make these kind of situations more of a giant shame, because all of that time spent getting legitimately good is simply thrown away. Like all top players, Shmooey had been playing for years. As early as 2013, he was already uploading Guitar Hero videos to YouTube. He's only 20 years old now, so he must have been extremely young. Though it would be in 2018 where he would really start to make an impression on the Guitar Hero scene, posting various montages of his best clips. One of his most impressive early videos was the song Don't Has AIDS in October of 2018, showcasing his impressive tapping skills. This caught the attention of the other top players who welcomed Shmooey into the community, where he would continue to share his videos and develop as a player. 2019 is where Shmooey really started to shine, performing feats that even the best of players had tried and failed to do, and he would seemingly do them with relative ease. In June of 2019, Shmooey's full combo of the section Solo F in the song Supernovae was his first big break that really put him on the map and made everyone take notice. In September, one of the greatest players ever, Friff, was grinding on stream trying to FC the song Zoidberg's Revenge, which would have been a world first at the time, when Shmooey came out of nowhere to snipe it. Shmooey wasn't just able to play songs perfectly with relative ease, but he could also do things that other people simply couldn't physically do. A great example is the solo for I'm the One by Van Halen, which contains a section that requires you to strum at 22.8 notes per second, which is already crazy, but Shmooey was playing it at 125% speed, which puts it at 28.5 notes per second. Coupled with technical fretting, this section is just insane. Between 2019 and 2021, Shmooey accumulated a long list of world firsts and boasted achievements that no one else in the world could mimic. He even managed to win himself a bit of pocket money in the form of bounties. Various people would offer up large amounts of money for whoever could FC difficult songs. Shmooey did very well for himself, scooping up thousands of dollars. By 2021, Shmooey was easily considered the best player in the world. The things that Shmooey was able to accomplish were unbelievable. And of course, whenever you start to do things this impressive, people start to become ever so skeptical. people start to pay closer attention to the minute details. And it wasn't just Shmooey's skill that made a few eyebrows raise either. While he had provided video proof for all of his major achievements, there were some oddities in his videos that were definitely noticed. The first notable instance being a full combo of the song Madness March Kamikaze from June 2020. The webcam is particularly dark in the video, making it hard to see exactly what is happening, but the microphone was working just fine, and you can definitely hear the notes being tapped on the guitar. This song had been FC'd before by the player ArchWK, and it was noted that Arch's tapping speed was much faster than Shmooey's. It seemed as though Shmooey wasn't tapping quick enough to hit every note, but ultimately, this isn't anything concrete and nothing happened. In April of 2021, Shmooey uploaded his yearly montage called Shmootage, which featured his best clips of the previous year. In one of the songs highlighted, the ending is insanely difficult, requiring a very specific technique in order to do it correctly. However, what Shmooey actually played on the guitar was very different. This was quite obvious to the players who were experienced with this song, and several of them confronted Shmooey about his playstyle. Shmooey attempted to provide an explanation of his technique, but no one else could understand how it could possibly work, nor could they replicate it. And neither could Shmooey. He claimed he would show them in a voice call to prove it was possible, though that never happened. There were also a ton of weird stutters that would show up in various videos. Very obvious sections where there would be inexplicable dropped frames. Shmooey claimed this was simply an error with OBS, the software he used to record his videos. Something else that was extremely bizarre was when he uploaded a tech FC of Through the Fire and Flames at 250% speed in June of 2021. A tech FC is where they play each section separately and then put them together. It's more like a theoretical demonstration of what might be possible. But then, mere hours after uploading this incredible display of skill, the video was removed. Shmooey claimed this was due to a copyright strike, but people had noted that copyright strikes for this song hadn't happened in over a decade. Besides, at 250% speed, the copyright system doesn't even recognize the song. What is convenient, though, is that the people who did watch the video immediately suspected that the video of Shmooey playing seemed sped up. The movements didn't seem normal to the experienced players, especially some of the random movements that weren't related to the playing itself. But alas, the video was gone, so no one was able to study it in great detail. You will notice that I'm using the footage from that same video, so obviously it wasn't lost forever, but we'll get to that a bit later. Now, putting all of these suspicious elements together makes it seem pretty crazy that legitimate accusations of cheating weren't levied earlier. However, there is still no concrete proof of cheating in any of these examples. They are weird and definitely suspicious, but not 100% reliable. Also, Shmooey had been attending real-life meetups and showing his skill in person. Granted, he was never as good at his videos, but maybe he was just having an off day whenever anyone was watching. He was still considered extremely trustworthy and was so involved with the community that any doubters would be fairly quickly shut down and shamed.
Damn.
And then it happened. In December of 2021, Shmooey would upload a video that changed everything. This wasn't just suspicious, this was blatant, and it would expose one of the most prolific cheaters in video game history. On the 15th of December 2021, Shmooey uploaded a world-first full combo of the song 9 Patterns of Eternal Pain. This song features some of the most difficult tapping patterns ever created, and Shmooey played through the entire thing flawlessly. Everyone was blown away at yet another unfathomable achievement. In hindsight, it's actually hilarious that no one noticed the glaring problem with this video, but it would eventually be spotted. First, something else was noticed. About a month later in early January, several of the top players were watching Shmooey's video in a Discord voice chat. Most notably was the player Jobu, who realized that during one of the later tapping sections, the technique that Shmooey was using was completely wrong. Unlike the previous example of Shmooey playing incorrectly, this was irrefutable. It was crystal clear that he was not hitting the notes he was supposed to be. The player Frith then reached out to Shmooey, asking him exactly how he played that particular pattern. Shmooey's response was both illogical and more difficult than what other players would have used, and also it didn't even match the technique that was shown in the video. But even that wasn't the worst thing about Shmooey's video. For 2 seconds at the very end, a Windows Media Player overlay appears on screen, indicating that this wasn't a live recording, but rather a screen recording of another video.
What?
Why on earth would Shmooey screen record an existing video? The bizarre inconsistencies were getting out of hand, and this prompted players to start going over many of Shmooey's videos with a fine-tooth comb. It also just so happened that his Through Fire and Flames Tech FC that had been supposedly struck down due to copyright had been saved by someone before it was removed, and they were able to get a copy to re-examine it in greater detail. Upon watching again, everyone seemed to agree that the webcam was sped up. Several players had finally had enough, and decided to confront Shmooey with everything suspicious they had found. Initially, Shmooey was adamant that everything was legit. He claimed that he needed to re-record a media player video through OBS because of rendering problems, which is why the overlay appeared on screen.
Why at the end is there a UI there for Windows Media Player?
Because whenever I recorded via video pad, the rendering is all fucked, and I had to re-record on OBS.
He claimed that his techniques were definitely correct, and any discrepancies might be due to video or audio issues. However, as the call continued and pressure mounted, he finally confessed to a total of 4 faked videos.
The vid of Flames did get taken down by a strike, but I will say this is one of the few times in which I tried to do anything suspicious. Everything else that people are looking at is going to be, as far as I'm aware, legit, okay? But I will say with Flames and a couple other ones that are primarily old, that I have done some suspicious and non-authentic stuff.
Damn.
And that was particularly with the Flames vid.
The method used was splicing, which is one of the most prevalent ways people cheat in speedrunning.
Classic.
Taking 2 different sections and using video editing to put them together, because it's just too hard to do an entire thing perfectly in a single take. The most egregious example was Through the Fire and Flames, which was spliced very poorly. You can see the score counter actually drop by 5,000 points at the splice. This was a massive error, which explains why the video was removed immediately. Splicing in Guitar Hero is a bit more complex, however, because the game has to match the webcam. If you splice the webcam, that is immediately obvious. So in order to get around this problem, you have to record the game footage separately and then fake a webcam video over the top. Shmooey stated in no uncertain terms that he only faked 4 videos, and repeatedly stated that the video showing the Windows Media Player overlay was definitely real. But there was one more thing about the video that seems to completely debunk Shmooey's story. While Windows Media Player stopped 2 seconds before the end, the audio of Shmooey's microphone still continued.
Oh my god.
The only explanation for this is that he was recording his webcam video and microphone separately over the top of a pre-existing video. And as I just explained, that's exactly what you need to do if you want to fake a Guitar Hero score. The players now knew that at least some of Shmooey's videos were fake, which is a really good start. Analyzing known faked videos is one of the best ways to learn about how to detect them. You can examine everything and find out every tiny difference that may help uncover future or even current cheaters. With so much manpower devoted to this cause, if there were more faked videos, it was inevitable they would be uncovered. And boy, were they ever. On the 14th of January, a player by the name of Mariazzi uploaded a video where he compared the speed of Shmooey's videos side by side with his own game, and realized that Shmooey's game was running ever so slightly slow. This wasn't noticeable to the naked eye, but when you run it through video editing software, it becomes obvious. And it's not just the speed of the game either, it's the audio itself. Given that a song will always play at the same speed, and the notes are synced up to the song, there is no reason for the songs on Shmooey's videos to be playing slowly. They soon realized there was only one explanation. Shmooey had been using a cheat engine to slow down the game. He would play through songs at a much slower speed, which is obviously easier, and then speed the footage back up. But when he did so, it wasn't perfect, so there ended up being a slight deviation. This deviation could only be found through Shmooey's videos and no one else's. Through a full analysis, it was quickly realized that almost every single one of Shmooey's videos had been faked in this way. More than 100 cheated videos over a span of almost 3 years. In the following days, even more ways to detect speed hacking were found, confirming the conclusion multiple times over. And it wasn't just speed hacking. They knew that Shmooey liked to splice, so the goal was to create a concrete way of knowing if one had occurred. They accomplished this by using the light pattern around the score multiplier. The ring is only lit in this way if no notes have been missed, and the light pattern should always be the same every single time. If the light pattern moves or jumps in a weird way, not only is this indicative of a splice, but it means the song before the splice had been altered in some way. Using the ring, even more splices were unearthed. Earlier suspicious clips like the Van Halen solo with crazy strumming I mentioned earlier in the video were re-examined. Using frame-by-frame analysis, it showed that Shmooey wasn't actually strumming fast enough to hit every note. Ultimately, all of the weird oddities people had noticed over the years were legitimate clues to something more sinister. It just took several years and a slip-up from Shmooey to unravel it all. On January 15th, Shmooey uploaded a video, confessing that most of his videos were inauthentic, though he didn't go into any technical detail. 2 days later, he posted a twit longer confirming that he used a cheat engine, splicing, and auto-strum. He also clarified that he played songs at 75% speed and then increased the video speed to 132.5%. The math here is slightly off, as he should have sped it up by 133.3% in order to correct it properly, which is why his tracks ended up being slightly slow. To his credit, shortly after his full confession, Shmooey also paid back all of the bounties he had won, totaling several $1,000s. He unlisted all of his videos on YouTube, privated his socials, and said it was time for him to go. This is definitely one of the worst cases of cheating I've ever seen, and one of the reasons for that is the relative scope of the effort Shmooey put into his faked videos when compared to the size of the community. Guitar Hero has a relatively small group of top players when compared with some other areas of gaming like speedrunning or esports. There are a couple of exceptions like Asai, who has a very large YouTube channel, but generally there isn't much fanfare or popularity that comes with being the best at this particular game. And yet, Shmooey, over the course of several years, spent an ungodly amount of energy creating these fake scores with no real payoff. He didn't amass a huge following or have much to show for his cheated accomplishments outside of praise and admiration from within the community itself. On the flip side, the devastation and damage he caused was incredible. The people who devote themselves to Guitar Hero might be small in number, but they make up for it in dedication. Some spending hundreds or even thousands of hours trying to perfect a single song. When a player invests countless hours into being the first person in the world to do something, and then someone else claims that achievement by cheating, they are effectively stealing all of that time from the other person who will never get it back. And even if later that person finds out they were in fact the first to do something, the moment is far less special. At the end of the day, cheaters are thieves, stealing time, stealing energy, stealing fame, and stealing dreams from everyone else. If you do want to give back to the community, I definitely recommend giving some of the top-level Guitar Hero or Clone Hero players a watch, as they really do deserve more credit for the crazy things they are able to do. I will put a link in the description to one of, if not the greatest full combo in the game's history. Please go and check it out. Now, what you've all been waiting for. Was I able to full combo a song? You're about to find out, but I will say that even though I was only playing on medium and the song was only 4 minutes long, I still felt a huge amount of pressure. Getting through an entire chart without making a single mistake is extremely nerve-wracking, especially at the end. Trying to do this relatively easy achievement really made me appreciate Guitar Hero players so much more. It's definitely something I could never do myself. However, I am happy to say I did get this run.
Will.
Yeah.
Oh boy, nailed
I
it.
need just one more thing, just in the middle, between you and I.
As always,
I don't
thank
know
you
what
so
it
much
is.
for watching, you legends.
What
I
could
hope
it
you are
be?
having a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video.
Absolute legends. Ah.
Bedtime.
Oh, wait, Will. What could be in between? I don't know.
Um.
We just need one thing.
Wii U 3DS.
Oh, right. We talked about the yeah. Oh my god. I totally forgot we talked about freaking
The
Wii U 3DS stuff. Okay. Alright. That's good. I can do that. Yeah. History of Super Punch-Out World Records. Let's see if I can finish thumbnail before this video ends. Whew.
Super Punch-Out has garnered a reputation as one of the most random speedruns out there. Of course, there's still a broad skill set needed, precise timing, quick reactions, and an ability to adapt on the fly. But even when you do everything right, a fighter can throw the run in the garbage whenever he pleases. How do you deal with that much randomness in the speedrun? Well, the world record holders in Super Punch-Out have figured out a way. And over the past decade, they've been able to beat it and drive the record down lower and lower. This is the history of Super Punch-Out world records. Here's a timeline of the Super Punch-Out single segment record. It's not filled in yet, but we'll get it there. A single segment run is essentially playing through the whole game and adding up the in-game time of all fights. There are 16 boxers in Super Punch-Out, divided into 4 circuits, so a single segment run consists of the total time of all 16 fights. Now, Super Punch-Out is a bit different than runs I've covered before. It is quite literally a gauntlet of RNG. You have to make it through all 16 fights relatively unscathed from bad luck to complete a good run. The fights range from non-random to can kill your run with one foul swoop. And of course, you have to execute on top of that. If you get good luck but make an execution mistake, your run may be over. Interestingly, the strategies themselves haven't changed that much over the years. Instead, the progression has come from improving execution and getting the RNG gauntlet to better align. And believe me, it has made for some unbelievable stories over the years. But for now, let's go back to December 2012, when a runner completed one of the earliest single segment runs of Super Punch-Out. He's arguably the most well-known Punch-Out runner in the world today, but back then, he was relatively unknown. His name is Zallard1. Zallard performed his run on Christmas Eve 2012, his first completed single segment run, which also happened to be the world record. Right off the bat, you've got 2 types of fights in Super Punch-Out, the random ones and the non-random ones. The non-random fights tend to be toward the start of the game, like the first fight, Gabby J. Zallard started by repeatedly punching him in the face. These punches were all buffered, meaning as soon as one was thrown, he held the buttons for the next so it would come out on the first frame possible. These face punches served 2 purposes.
You're zooming
First,
in on the butt.
They helped fill the super meter, seen here at the bottom of the screen. Once filled, you can throw super punches that do more damage.
4K.
And second, they helped fill the dizzy meter, a mechanic abused across all 16 fights in the game. If you punch an opponent a lot in a short period of time, an invisible dizzy meter starts to get filled. Do this enough, and they'll become dizzy and back away. By precisely timing a punch when they come back, they'll get knocked down instantly. This is used across the run to score quick knockdowns, and leads to most opponents being beaten in just seconds. Finally, there was one last step to this fight. A dizzy opponent has that window where they can instantly be knocked down. However, this window can be quite small, and it's easy for even a world-class player to miss. Fortunately, Zallard invented a way around that. Buffer strategies. By chaining a series of inputs together, it's possible to waste the exact number of frames you want so an attack will land on the same frame every time. For example, let's say Gabby J's knockdown window is between 120 and 129 frames after the dizzy begins. Well, it just so happens that a full duck, a right body punch, and a high super waste exactly 120 frames. So if you just buffer those inputs together, making each come out on the first frame possible, the super comes out at the perfect time to knock him down. Buffers like this exist on every fight in the game, and help make the dizzy knockdowns much more consistent. Non-random fights like Gabby J are usually pretty simple, but the difficulty level ramps up as the game goes on. Take Aaron Ryan, the 9th fight. The first knockdown is from a dizzy, but when he gets up, you have to precisely time a super to counter his attack and send him down again. Zallard didn't have a buffer to time it, but he nailed it to send him down for the KO. Those fights are non-random or close to it. Others include Piston Hurricane, Mr. Sandman, and Heike Kagero. You get them dizzy and use a buffer to knock them down. Some have tough punches that have to be timed, while others are even simpler. That's the gist of the non-random fights. But then, there are the random fights. These are the fights that more or less define Super Punch-Out as a speed game. Not only do you need to execute properly, that's a given, but you also need to deal with luck. Luck that can range from a golden opportunity to potentially killing a run. Take Dragon Chan, the 6th fight in the game. The first phase of the fight, up until the first knockdown, is simple. You throw a sequence of gut punches, most with a slight delay before them, then use a buffer sequence to send him down. Phase 2, once he's up from the first knockdown, is where the randomness begins. There are 3 things Dragon Chan can do here. 50% of the time he does kicks, where you have to just dodge out of the way, then use rapid punches to send him down at around 12 seconds. 25% of the time, he does a slow heal, where he stands still and tries to heal his health. 2 supers send him down, and you get a time in the high 9-second range. And 25% of the time, he does a fast heal, where using just 1 super gives a time in the high 7s. That's a range of more than 4 seconds for 1 fight. Given that boxers are beaten in 15 seconds or less, that's a massive time swing. And Dragon Chan is just one example. Zallard had to deal with luck like this on more than half the fights in the game. But we'll get to that later. For now, the sum of his 16 fights came out to 3 minutes and 10 seconds. It was a well-executed run, and had a range of good and bad luck. Over the following few weeks in 2013, Zallard would keep doing attempts and chipping away at the record. He took it lower into the 3s, approaching the sub-3 barrier but falling just short. However, on March 19th, thanks to a couple fights in particular, Zallard had a very promising run. This is Bob Charlie. He's a gauntlet of RNG, and being the 5th fight in the game, he's the earliest boxer who can kill a run from randomness alone. Zallard went for the riskiest strategy on Bob, which involves hitting him 7 times in the face to get him dizzy. However, he can randomly dodge any of these 7 punches, meaning you have to do an additional punch later on to make up for it. He can also dodge that punch. So to get the fastest time on Bob with this strategy, all 7 of your punches need to go through, and a super in phase 2 needs to as well. It can lead to a time in the 5-second range. However, every dodged punch loses a 1.5 seconds. 1 dodge isn't too bad, but 2 or 3 or 4 dodges, your time can spiral in a hurry. Luckily for Zallard, on this particular run, Bob only dodged once, so he moved on with a very solid 6.99. Unfortunately, Dragon Chan gave kicks, so he failed to gain much time there. But thanks to some very solid execution down the stretch, Zallard was able to keep it close going into the special circuit. And it was there he had to face off against Hoy Carlo. Hoy is absolutely brutal. He's extremely random, and he's the 3rd to last fight in the game. Not an opportune time for a bunch of RNG. A lot of the first phase of the fight is playing it by ear. You want to throw punches and hit him with supers to get him dizzy. Of course, he can randomly block you, duck under punches, and potentially shove you to the side. If he shoves, it destroys your dizzy meter and can kill your run instantly. In phases 2 and 3, you need to throw supers to knock him down twice more. He can randomly duck under these. Each duck loses about 1.5 seconds, or potentially more depending on his next moves. Now, in theory, if you play it risky and get no blocks, shoves, or ducks, you can beat Hoi in 8 seconds. But good luck with that. The odds in getting it were less than 2%. A 10 to 12 second Hoi is very solid, but it can get ugly quickly. If he shoves in phase 1, it can be impossible to beat him in under 20 seconds. As you can imagine, it's awful to have to deal with this at the end of a run. But this time, Zallard got some luck. An 11-second Hoi with no ducks. It put him ahead, and he never looked back. A 2:54 single segment run. Fantastic execution, great luck, and sub 3 by a mile. In the description, Zallard could only manage one word of analysis. What? With the record being well below 3 minutes, Zallard would take a break from Super Punch-Out runs. He was the only runner in sight of the record. Months passed, and his 254 was just solidified at the top. But as good as that 254 was, Zallard knew he could still squeeze a bit more time out of it. And with all the randomness across the game, in theory, the record could come under 250. So in early 2014, he hopped back on and started doing attempts. On January 23rd, he had a run with an okay start. 2 dodges from Bob Charlie, and some mistakes that put him slightly further behind. On Hoi, he got a solid 12-second fight with no ducks, but some bad luck at the end brought the run back to nearly even. In the end, Zallard technically did have himself a new record. Just weeks later, he chipped away a bit more. He had a reasonable pace into the special circuit with time to save. However, he still had to get through Hoi.
1, 2. Yuck. Dick. 3 dodges.
Not exactly ideal. Even so, with time to save at the end, Zallard was able to do it again.
Fuck yeah! Another third of a second.
Now, these records were nice and all, but they weren't exactly setting the world on fire. In all, Zallard had lowered the record by 0.75 seconds. He knew he could do more. He continued with attempts, and weeks passed, but the game's killer randomness prevented any other records. It was starting to get very frustrating. And then came February 27th, 2014. This was an incredible chance for Zallard. Luck had finally gone his way. His execution had been on point from start to finish, more than 4 seconds ahead of the record. This was a rare opportunity to jump straight to the 240s. But in his way was one more fight, the last fight in the game. And this one was gonna be tough. Nick Bruiser. Nick Bruiser is the most difficult fight in the run by a long shot. Just as with other fights, your goal is to get Nick dizzy and time a super to knock him down. The best way to get him dizzy is to counter him, then jab him out until the meter is filled and he backs away. Seems simple, right? Well, there's one extra consideration to make. Nick can throw his punch either high or low. There's a 50% chance of each. So you start the fight with 2 face punches, and then you have to react to which punch he sets up to throw. If Nick drops his gloves down, he's throwing low, and you counter with a body punch. If instead he brings them up high, you counter with a face punch. The window to react to this is just barely within the limits of a human reaction time. You have to see if his gloves are high or low, then send the signal to your hands to throw high or low in time before Nick punches you. If you're playing with any input delay, this is practically impossible. The only way to have a real chance is to play on console with a CRT TV. Now imagine having to do that at the very end of a record-paced run, after all the insane RNG from the first 15 fights. The pressure you're under in a situation like this is enormous. Nick can also switch his guard partway through, starting with his gloves high and bringing them low, or vice versa. You have to react if he does that. And finally, if you do everything properly in Phase 1, well, congratulations. You have to do the exact same thing in Phase 2, unless he randomly blocks you, in which case you have to get lucky and hope he lets you land 2 supers in a row. So, Zallard entered Nick Bruiser 4 seconds ahead of the record. If he was going to pull this off, he had to execute the most difficult strategy in the game on one of the best paces he had ever been on. Just don't mess up.
Don't mess up. Don't choke.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Not only did he hit the counter, but he did so on the first frame possible. A frame-perfect counter speeds up Phase 1 by a fraction of a second and allows for some wiggle room later on. One more phase, and the sub 250 would be his.
Oh, please. Stay down, you motherfucker. Yes! Yes! Fuck yes, dude! Get fucked, Super Punch Out.
Super Punch-Out had just been taken to a new level. A sub 250 was Zallard's ultimate goal, and in dramatic fashion, he had done it. With nobody close to him on the leaderboards, he felt safe to stop running the game. Mission accomplished.
But until
Nick Bruiser.
Fight!
Heartbreaking. Nick threw his punch up, but Zallard missed the counter. It was on pace for a mind-boggling 240 with 2 fights to go, and a 243 into Nick. This wouldn't have beaten the record. It would have obliterated it. Unfortunately, landing counters on Nick under pressure is one of the hardest things you can do. And this time, it was just too much for him. But what this run did do was prove how much time was still left to save. He saved almost 7 seconds combined on Bob Charlie and Dragon Chan, with just 1 dodge and the fast heal, respectively. There was also some time to save on Hoi. Getting a time around 10 seconds was reasonable. The real problem was getting all that to line up, then landing counters on Nick, knowing what you're about to possibly do. But the potential was there. If not for a 240, then maybe for something more reasonable. On June 3rd, 2015, Zallard had a run that saved the 7 seconds early, but unfortunately, he lost most of that time on Mad Clown. Clown is yet another point of severe RNG in the run.
Face.
There's a lot that goes into it, but a lot of what to look for is what happens right
good
at the start.
reaction.
You begin by throwing 2 face punches and hoping they both land. If they do, you're in good shape for later. If he dodges, you're losing about a second, but if he blocks, you lose time there and in phase 2 since he gets a bigger health refill. If both punches land to start the fight, you can beat Clown in as low as 9 seconds. That's the best case scenario. An average standard Mad Clown fight is in the 12-second range. However, if he really wants to screw around, it can get much worse. And on this particular run, Clown wasn't playing nice and Zallard missed a counter to waste a few seconds. A 16 on Clown is pretty rough, and most of his lead was eliminated. But an 11 on Hoy and a good Nick fight was enough for a solid record.
Wow, dude. For real? For real, dude?
Just a few days later, Zallard would follow this up with another record, a 244. It was a nice time, but a frustrating run of give and take. He got a 5 on Bob, but it was immediately followed up with kicks on Dragon Chan. He gained several seconds on Clown, but lost a few on Hoy. But really, he was fortunate to get what he did. In Super Punch-Out, every fight from Mad Clown onwards can kill your run just from luck alone. That's 6 luck gauntlets in a row you have to get through. If one fails, you might have to reset. The game can take an incredible pace and make it look like dirt before you realize what happened. Take this run, June 10th, 2015. Everything was going right. Zallard had managed a 5 on Bob Charlie, a 7 on Dragon Chan from the low heel, and a reasonable 13 on Mad Clown. He was 3.5 seconds ahead, with more time to save later. He just had to make it through the next few fights. This is Super Macho Man, the last fight in the World Circuit. Zallard's Phase 1 strategy at the time was simple. Start with a gut punch, then counter him a couple times, throw a couple supers, and knock him down in the upper 6-second range. Macho can mess things up if he dances around, but more often than not, you should be good for a knockdown in the upper 6s. However, this fight takes a turn in Phase 2. You can get Macho to stay down for the second knockdown, but only if this knockdown comes within the following 3 seconds after the first knockdown. So, in this scenario, if your second knockdown comes at 7, 8, or 9 seconds, Macho will stay down for a KO. If it comes at 10 seconds or later, he'll get up and you'll have to knock him down a third time. This mechanic is carried across many fights in the game. So, Zallard had to go for a very quick knockdown in Phase 2. He had to throw a low super, counter in the gut, then knock him down with another low super. If Macho moves around at the start, this strategy doesn't work. If Macho does any of his 3 exercise programs, this strategy doesn't work. The only way it works is if Macho stands perfectly still for the whole phase. It's possible, but not very likely. So, what did Macho do this time?
That's what I thought.
He lost more than 7 seconds. A brutal blow, but the run was still technically alive. Next up, however, was Narciss Prince, the most random fight in the entire game. Honestly, there's too many different things this guy can do to explain here. He can randomly block you, dodge you, give many different patterns, and much more. but he has the same KO mechanic as Macho, where if your second knockdown is within 3 seconds of your first, he typically stays down for good. With maximum cooperation, it's possible to beat Narciss in the 10 to 11 second range, but there's so much that can go wrong. Anything under 15 seconds was considered a pretty good fight, but if Narciss wants to waste time, he can make the KO impossible and essentially kill the run. And what sort of fight do you think he gave Zallard on this run?
Nice. Good shit, Narciss. You're so good. Let's see here. What is that? 2173? 12 seconds. Nope.
Run over. A small mistake plus a lot of bad luck. In just 2 fights, one of Zallard's best paces ever was completely destroyed. He had just lost 16 seconds, largely due to no fault of his own. Because, you see, Super Punch-Out does not care about the runner. It doesn't care what pace you're on. It doesn't care how badly you want the record. It doesn't care how well you're playing. It can take away your run whenever it feels.
That's insane.
You can be on the run of your life, execute everything perfectly, but if you get bad luck, it's game over. And there's not a damn thing you can do about it. So, 244 was where the record stayed. More months went by, with no improvements in sight. Interestingly, in August 2015, a second person managed a sub-3 when Hootie pulled off a 253. But he was far from the record. Still, Zallard at least had a little bit of competition now. In September, Zallard did shave off another couple tenths of a second, but this wasn't the multiple second improvement he knew was possible. But on September 30th, he was gonna have a chance. A second behind the record, with 6 fights to go, Zallard entered Mad Clown, needing a good fight. He ended up with an 11, easily good enough.
Nice.
On Macho, he got the good luck for a 10-second fight. Narciss didn't mess around too much, and he was able to get the KO at 11 seconds. Suddenly, Zallard was back in the lead.
Well, then.
Next up was Hoy, who we know can be just awful. But he got no ducks in phases 2 or 3. Yet another 11-second fight, and Zallard was 2 seconds ahead with 2 fights to go. This run was on pace for a 241, the type of run Zallard had been looking for years. But there's one fight I haven't told you about yet, because Nick Bruiser has a twin brother that comes right before him. This is Rick Bruiser. Rick is a really straightforward fight. There's no luck involved for the first 2 phases, and the execution isn't too hard either. You get him dizzy in phase 1, then use counters and supers in phase 2. That stuff's fine. But then there's phase 3. The entire fight is made or broken on the first punch of this phase. If this high super lands, you'll finish the fight at 11 seconds. If it doesn't, you're getting a 16, or in rare cases a 14, but more often than not, it's a 16. That's a 5-second difference. Enormous for a game like this. 5/8 of the time, the super lands. 3/8 of the time, it does not. That's all there is to it. A little over half the time, Rick Bruiser will let you through, but 3 times out of 8, he will destroy your run. So, Zallard entered the fight 2 seconds ahead. A huge opportunity, but he had the threat of a massive time loss hanging over his head. And what did Rick Bruiser do? Well, it's Super Punch-Out, late on record pace. What do you think Rick did?
He didn't do it. So it's over. run is dead.
No mercy.
Damn.
244 is where the record would have to stay. Zallard took a break for a few months, but still, there was no real threat to his record. Hootie was still the second place runner, nearly 10 seconds behind. So, in early 2016, Zallard came back for more, praying he could get the last few seconds within his grasp. On April 14th, he had a run slightly behind with 4 fights to go. He had time to save against a 14 Narciss split, and managed a 13. Hoy was another fight with time to save, and once again he squeezed out a second. So, Zallard was ahead going into Rick Bruiser. If he would just stand still and take the uppercut, he was gonna have a shot at the record. He needed the 5/8 luck.
We got it.
And he got it. Zallard was now 2 nick counters away from a world record.
One more. Yes! 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 Yes!
Finally, Zallard had lowered the record. This wasn't the god run he was looking for. Dragon Chan gave kicks, Clown gave a 12, and the special circuit could have been better, but it was still a 243. After this run, Zallard took a step back not only from Super Punch-Out, but from speedrunning as a whole. For a year and a half, he didn't do any runs, giving other runners a serious opportunity to step in and take the record. But nobody did. Zallard remained at the top unchallenged, with the closest player still being Hootie. It's quite rare to have records undisputed for this long, but Zallard's mastery of the game was far ahead of anyone else's. Finally, 18 months after his 243, he went back to attempts. It was hard to expect a record right away, since it had been so long since his last attempts. It took some time to get back into it, but he eventually started getting runs deep. Still, nothing good enough for a record. But all of a sudden, on November 29th, 2017, Zallard found himself on this run.
This is kind of stupid. Dude, if I get the KO, there's no way I'm getting the KO, dude. No fucking way, dude. No fucking way. What is this? What is this bullshit? Alright, Rick could totally fucking dodge me, and it could still be okay. I'm gonna miss, dude. I'm gonna miss. Fuck, dude.
One of the toughest things to do in speedrunning is executing under pressure. Super Punch-Out may be known for its randomness, but even when the luck aligns, you still have to execute. And if you don't, you're gonna get punished. Fortunately, after years of running the game, Zallard had become quite resilient, and a few months later, he had another run ahead into the special circuit, albeit not quite as far ahead. But suddenly, after managing a 10 on Hoy, the pace became much more serious. A 6-second lead late in the run, just 2 fights to go, a huge chance for redemption. Wanna guess what Rick did in Phase 3? Of course.
Pretty good.
Still, he led by about a second, and hit the counters on Nick for a small record.
That's it.
It wasn't what it could have been, but a 242 was still progress made. And on April 26th, he'd make even more progress. A 240.36. Cutting off nearly 2 seconds, this was the biggest improvement he had made to the record in nearly 3 years. But at the end of the run, Zallard didn't sound too happy about it.
Give me the unwinnable luck here, please. Please. God fucking damn it, dude. Dude, are you kidding?
Why was that? Well, despite the improvement, this run could have been a lot better. On Mr. Sandman, he mistimed a high super to lose 2 seconds. And on Hoy, he lost over 1.5 seconds from a mistimed low super. Had he not made those errors, this run would have finished at an incredible 236. But mistakes were made, and the result was a frustrating world record. Take a look at this timeline. This was all Zallard. He had set 16 records over the course of 5.5 years. This sort of thing is very rarely seen in speedrunning. A runner can sometimes dominate for a few years, but for it to continue for this long was pretty special. Zallard had eyes for a run in the 230s, but 240 was a seriously good time. And it was going to have to be good enough, as Zallard slowly stopped playing and didn't run the game for months. His 240 remained at the top unchallenged. But suddenly, in 2019, the unthinkable happened. A new contender began rising up the leaderboards. He became the second player to get a time under 250, and suddenly, he was just 5 seconds from the record. And he was going to try to do something nobody else had done before. Become the first Super Punch-Out single segment record holder not named Zallard 1. His name was Mystery Man 95.
What a mystery.
Mystery Man was a seasoned veteran in the Punch-Out series, running Mike Tyson's Punch-Out and holding the record in Punch-Out Wii. These games all require precise timing and rhythm, so it's no wonder he was able to adapt so easily. But there's one other thing to keep in mind about Mystery Man. He played on Wii U Virtual Console, meaning he had a few frames of input delay. Remember how you have to react to Nick Bruiser's guard? That's effectively impossible with input delay. So, Mystery Man had to just guess where Nick's guard would be and not react. This added a huge luck barrier to the end of the game. He'd usually have to correctly guess a 50-50 guard position twice in a row, once in Phase 1 and once in Phase 2. He'd need to do that to have any shot at beating Zallard's record. Fortunately, Mystery Man had some strategies to help on other fights. One was on Bob Charlie. The old strategy involved 7 punches in Phase 1 where Bob could dodge any of them. Instead, he countered Bob on the 5th one and did the rest while stunning him. This cost about a second, but made it so that Bob could now only dodge the first 4 punches rather than all 7. He also did something different on Macho. By delaying Phase 1 slightly to get the knockdown at a 7 instead of a 6, the KO window shifted up to 10 seconds instead of 9. You could then delay the first punch of Phase 2 so that it intercepts if Macho hops to the side, making a KO possible in more situations. These strategies were both developed by Chambers, and Zallard did use them for his last few records, but not the majority of them. And Hoodie had figured out something additional on Macho. ducking into a left jab, right jab to start phase 1 to counter Macho if he dances at the start. So, Mystery Man had a chance to really put these strats to use and see what he could do. And in August 2019, with his personal best at 245, he was going to try to close the gap on one attempt.
So you find freaking.
There was a new king of Super Punch-Out, and he had done it by a mile. Mystery Man himself didn't see this coming. A 236 demolished the record. The most incredible part of this run was the special circuit. It set a new standard. A 12 on Narciss was a solid start, but a 9 on Hoy was incredible. He had a perfect phase 1 and just one duck in phase 2. Rick took the uppercut in phase 3, and he landed both counters on Nick. These were the types of special circuits you needed for a world record. You need great luck and no mistakes. And despite the input delay, despite the massive odds against him, Mystery Man had pulled it off at the end of a run. For the first time ever, the record didn't belong to Zallard 1. Mystery Man had ushered in a new era of Super Punch-Out speedrunning, as slowly, the leaderboard began to expand with more people attaining sub-3s. This was the type of competition Super Punch-Out had been missing for the last several years. By mid-2020, there were 7 runners with a time below 3 minutes. One of those people was known as Stock. Stock had a similar path to Mystery Man, slowly lowering his personal best before settling on a 245. This meant he was still 9 seconds from the record. But in August 2020, he would find himself on a remarkable pace. 10 seconds ahead of his personal best, and a second ahead of the record, going into Rick Bruiser. This was a 235 pace, and he was in position to take the record. He just needed Rick to stand still in phase 3. He did not. But thanks to his huge lead, Stock still finished with a 239, the second sub 240 ever achieved. Entering 2021, Mystery Man's world record was still on top, but the community was ever expanding. By February, 2 more players had achieved times in the low 240s, Cranklinson and Mr. Mega, and the top of the leaderboard was getting quite crowded. It seemed inevitable that someone was gonna break through. And on February 26th, Cranklinson was gonna have a shot at it. He fell behind early thanks to a dodge from Bob and the slow heal on Dragon Chan. But from there, everything got better. A 9 on Clown, a 10 on Macho, and a 9 on Narciss. 3 essentially perfect splits in a row. A 10 on Hoy was easily good enough, and Rick took the uppercut. He was about a second ahead of the record going into Nick Bruiser. But here's the thing. Just like Mystery Man, Cranklinson played on Wii U Virtual Console. So, he too had to guess on both of Nick's counters. The odds were stacked against him, but all he could do was try. New world record, 235.68. Cranklinson had about as close to a perfect second half as possible. Specifically, these 3 fights were impossible to gain time on, at least with the strategies he was using. The major circuit lost him some time, but when combined with the incredible second half, it was easily good enough for a record. As 2021 continued, the leaderboards became more and more active. By May, 6 people had a time in the 230s. As incredible as Zallard's dominance was, he was now in 7th place. The level of luck you needed for a world record run was rapidly increasing. If you got a 12 on Narciss, that suddenly didn't look so good compared to the 9 that was in the record. A few new strategies were worked out, particularly on Narciss, but the biggest one was on Hoi. Craiglands had figured out a new Phase 1 that would ultimately give a higher chance for the 8-second TKO. Those fights would be crucial as the record was approaching the low 230s. In mid-2021, players Murakuma, Mr. Mega, Universe, and Fat Potato Seal would all have runs make it to the final 2 fights on record pace. Sadly, in Murakuma's case, he made a mistake on Rick. And for the rest, they lost the run to Nick Bruiser. Especially at the end of a run, it was really hard to get everything to align. But players knew there was a little more they could get out of this run. With several people at the top trying, they knew that the God run could happen. A run where everything lines up. But the odds in a run like this were getting very low. At this point, likely 1 in several hundred. Was anybody going to take it below 235? On September 3rd, 2021, Mr. Mega was doing some record attempts, and he suddenly found himself on an incredible pace. A 6 on Bob, followed by a 7 on Dragon Chan and a 7 on Masked Muscle. 3 fights in a row with perfect RNG.
Nice,
so
good,
far,
simple.
this was essentially a perfect run. He lost a bit over a second thanks to a 10 on Clown, and got a 12 on Narciss, but he could easily afford it on this pace. A little over a second ahead going into Hoi, now more than ever, he needed a good fight. An 8 is a perfect time for Hoi. Rick Bruiser led his super through, and Mr. Mega was 3.5 seconds ahead into Nick Bruiser. This wasn't just world record pace. This was destroy the world record pace. If there was ever a time to execute on Nick Bruiser, this was it. No pressure.
First counter.
World record! World record, dude!
Jeez.
Are you serious? Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! 232! Oh my god, I can't believe I
A huge world record from Mr. Mega. He had just shot himself from 5th to 1st place. This was the time the community had been looking for all these years. A run in the low 230s. Good luck nearly everywhere, and nailing it down on Nick Bruiser. It wasn't perfect, but the opportunities for time saves were extremely limited. Super Punch-Out had finally gotten the run it deserved.
Oh yeah.
And that's where this video would end. That's where the story would end.
But
it doesn't.
Yeah.
Look, I don't switch to first-person narration often, but I don't really have words to adequately describe what happened next. Because 8 days after Mr. Mega set this record, Fat Potato Seal did one of the craziest things I've ever seen. On screen is the running total of the odds of the run Fat Potato Seal was on. He entered the first major luck barrier in the game, Bob Charlie, and ended up getting a 6. A perfect fight with no dodges or blocks. He then fought Dragon Chan, and once again got perfect luck with the low heal. Masked Muscle also gave the best luck possible. He had gotten perfect luck through the first half of the game. He moved to the second half. On Mad Clown, he got a 9-second fight, the best possible luck. On Macho, he got the KO at 10 seconds, the best possible luck. On Narciss, he got a 9-second KO. Technically a high 8 is possible, but a low 9 is essentially the best possible luck. On Hoi, he got an 8-second TKO, the best possible luck. Then it was time for Rick, and his random uppercut in Phase 3. And yes, he got the best possible luck. I've been making these videos for 5 years, and this run, I genuinely don't remember seeing anything like this in any other game. Other than half a second from Narciss, on every single fight with significant RNG swing, he had just gotten perfect luck with his strategies. Not good luck, not great luck, perfect luck. Fat Potato Seal was on a 227 pace into Nick Bruiser. Just imagine the pressure in a situation like this. Knowing this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Your hands start to go numb. You feel your heart beating in your throat. Basic tasks become nearly impossible. And landing counters on Nick Bruiser is anything but a basic task. But he might never see this pace again in his life.
Bruiser!
Bow, 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 bow.
Pizza cake! Right on!
Ugh.
It's hard to expect anyone to have actually pulled it off at the end of this run. Even Fat Potato Seal, one of the best players in the world. This situation he was in was unprecedented, and might not be seen again for months, years, or even longer.
Okay.
But still, it's a heartbreaking feeling. It just goes to show, even when Super Punch-Out does give you the luck, it can still punch you right in the face. Over the years, we've seen all sorts of world records. Ones that seemed like they had no chance, ones that were on monster paces, and everything in between. This run's history isn't over yet, and this timeline isn't yet complete. We're just living in a moment of Super Punch-Out's history, and there's still plenty of history left to go. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing and sharing the video with a couple friends. It goes a long way to help.
Alright.
Thanks.
Hey, no problem. Anytime. Friggin' summoning salt. Ugh.
Gamer tip, never miss a stream and hit that follow button.
Alright. Let's end this freaking stream. We're done with this freaking thumbnail. I don't have to do anything else. And then I guess later we'll... Hold up, where's my... got my schedule, right? Yes, yes. Tonight we shall do more. More? Well, we shall do Death's Door. You freaking beat Nier Automata, dude. I can't believe I didn't play it. But at the same time, I want to say I'm getting burnt out playing it, but it's just like, I'm sure I'm sure I'm close to beating it. I just have to beat it. Yeah, we're gonna do some Death's Door, and then after that, Thursday night, gonna do some Left 4 Dead 2 collab. That's gonna be exciting. Can't wait for that. Oh, and I have to... Where are my settings at? You make sure Discord output is not going through Vox anymore. Vox, not Vox. And that should be it. Yeah. Have a good night. And, see y'all next time. Bye-bye.